part 2 of episode 100 of the Beardy Bros podcast. We're going to pick off where we left off. Keep on listening and stay tuned for what's the rest of the episode. Enjoy. The biggest thing, what it was for me for work as well, is there was been there for so long and they were not... I mean, I'm here and there with it anyway, with the whole jab mumbo jumbo, but there was never really... There's a lot of things that go into it. Yeah, they're forcing it, and I don't like when things are too forced. It's a big thing against me. I've always been. I don't like things to be forced.
That's everything now, man. Like, everything is forced for a jab now.
And it's ridiculous. So it's like, well, you know, so like, it is what it is.
Like, you know, I like my football. Like, players retired because they didn't want to get jabbed. Like,
yeah.
They full on quit their career for that. Like,
and that's exactly it. You got to stick, at the end of the day, you got to stick to what you feel is your beliefs. Again,
you put worse shit in your body what you eat. So,
yeah. So,
but each to their own.
That's exactly it. You should be able to have a choice.
I mean, it's free will. Like, you do have a choice.
Like I said, I have no problems against people doing it. Like, if they want to get it, hey, go for it. Like, that's your choice. You should choose to do what you're doing. Like, it's your body. Like, that's
it
biggest
affects your
thing.
Job, though. That's the thing. Like, they just, like, do it on your out.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, I think of it the same way as in whatever, like, if you choose whatever religion as well. You shouldn't get fired what religion
Which that can be a thing too. People can be like judgmental about like what religion you choose. Oh no, we don't like that. You know, or your ethnicity is a big thing still. Like people will judge against that, and it's just fucking wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
It's 2022. Open minds, people.
Like
exactly.
That's what I mean.
Like,
the fact that there's this
we're all the same on the inside.
Yep.
Goo, mushy goo and bones.
We're all just skin and bones. Like
grey matter.
I just don't get it. Like, why can't they just see? They're a person. We all bleed the same blood.
Yeah.
We all have common service.
We all
have common service.
Sorry, but eventually.
We all like things you don't like. Like, everyone liked everything.
That's why I mean, it gets me. It just irks me when they try to force things where there's.
I mean, I get the vaccine though. So if you get COVID, like, they don't want you dying on them. I guess.
We're all made of cum.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, literally.
Literally, we are literally made of cum.
Exactly.
Just think about it. It's grown. Like
we're all just the fastest swimmer who win the race.
We're just walking around cum stains, right?
We're all just the fastest swimmers, man.
Podcast.
Yeah, so we all come first.
So that was about. I mean, I'm feeling a lot better not being there. Like the stress does feel a lot less, and I'm feeling a lot better mentally. Like I'm still here and there with mentally things, but
I mean, mentally, it would suck not having a job, but then it's like you're freed because of it. Like
yeah. Like
that's not mine. I got sauce.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm lucky in that regard.
And that's why I'm trying to focus my energy into the other stuff with streaming and different things, and just making stuff and working on things, like using the time I have free to like expand my endeavors and hopefully get things off the ground. You know, try and get little other businesses maybe taking off or whatever. You know.
It gives you a chance to also, like, if you want to try, as you said, what you're doing now, pursuing something that's actually enjoyable and makes you money as well. That happens to be a second thought, makes you money, but even though you still got,
I mean, but still, being the age we are, age comes a factor for the next job, though. That's the thing.
It does.
People want young people because, A, they're cheaper. They got nothing going on.
That's all that comes from, realistically, at the end of the day, is the money. They want someone cheaper because it's cheaper on them. That's all they really care about. Like, half the time these days, kids don't even bother showing up for their shifts because they're like, oh, whatever, and they don't show up for their jobs. Yeah. And kids just like, you know, but it's cheaper, so they keep hiring them, but then kids don't show up for anything.
They complain, they fuck up when you do your job perfectly fine. You go above and beyond, which kids don't.
And there's all these factors that played into why I was like over the work as well, was because things like that. It's just like I've been there for so long. There's no incentive for me to stay if I was to, if I was to get jabbed.
But if you went up, like keep going up.
But the thing, I've been there. There was no way for me to go up. That was the problem. The ladder steps above me have all been broken.
That's what I mean. Like it was better to leave than unless you could have went up.
Exactly. So at this stage,
you can probably go up in the next one, like.
Exactly.
But who knows? The thing they did with the nurses, and they like a lot of them refused to get the jab, and next minute they're like, "But we need nurses," and they're like, "But you you said you didn't want me anymore. They're like, can you please come
Yeah,
back?
you see what they did there, though?
Yeah,
They put
yeah,
this in
yeah,
front of
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Exactly, gave him more
So-
money.
Yeah.
But then again, like, then they don't want to come back because you just fucking fired them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So it's a matter of,
Exactly. That's what
it's
kind of
who's
almost,
willing
and that's what
to-
the funny thing was too. How work kept
You have to
saying
treat
things to me
employee. You have
is
to
they're
treat
hoping that I'd
employees
come back. I'm like, I'm
like
not going
family,
back.
otherwise they don't come back.
Like, I'm not going back at anything. If anything, I'm more likely to take other things further with work because of the way I've been treated for so long than anything else. Like, I'm just over it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wasted half my life dealing with that shit. It's just
that's how life works. Like, but then again, one door shuts, another one opens, man.
exactly. That's exactly
Yeah.
how I looked at it. That's exactly it. Like as always,
Yeah.
you got to find the positivity. Otherwise, and that's the thing. That place was making me very negative,
I
very
mean,
negative.
You can look around now for what you want.
Because I nearly lost my
Specifically what
job a
you
year
want.
ago because of stupid-ish situations where I nearly was actually fired over false allegations.
Yeah.
Because they tried to write me up as a situation that happened.
Was that the aggressive thing?
Yeah, they tried to
Yeah,
write. They got
yeah.
aggressive. and They tried to write me up for sexual harassment
Yeah.
over something that I was just having a discussion where
Yeah,
I got
it's fucked
frustrated
up.
with, and I felt more intimidated by them because they're a manager getting angry at me. And I'm just like
Mm-hmm.
getting frustrated back at them, and then and then they trying to write me up for sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry that
because
I
they're
happen
too
to.
petty to
I'm
admit
sorry I
stuff.
have to be like, what the hell is this? And then and roll my eyes.
OnlyFans.
I didn't realize rolling my eyes and grumbling
He has
at
got
a
an OnlyFans.
female staff member was sexual harassment.
Yeah, that's.
I don't
So-
know how that works, but
I didn't realize.
Yeah, start your OnlyFans, Dale. That Mule
I
said.
didn't realize
You
rolling your
already
eyes.
got one.
I didn't realize rolling your eyes was such a degree of offence to be pulled up and be written up.
But then again, there's people have been done for less than that.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah, mate.
and that's the stupid thing about it. It's I think
It's because they believe whoever speaks first, they fucking believe.
Oh no, that reminds me of years ago. The whole, oh god, it was in Hollywood when they had the whole Me Too movement.
Fuck.
yeah.
It was when a whole bunch of a lot of female celebrities spoke up, and it was like that Eric Weinstein
Oh, when they just
thing.
kept going one by one.
Yeah, and it was kind of like you felt it got to the point where it
I
wasn't.
think some of those
They
weren't
weren't-
real though.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. It got to the point where
Some of the
They were
Marilyn Manson
even
one,
saying
why has no one said
the
anything
little-
beforehand?
well, yeah. Well, it wasn't just that. It was it was also because the reason why it was never said because it was never said before in Hollywood because they
The thing,
they
to
always
get
thought
going, you
that.
have to speak up.
Yeah.
Well, exactly, but they always thought it was a risk they could lose their job or like they'll be ostracized from the Hollywood.
It fucking should be though.
No. I meant like the people speaking up.
No, but like they should listen to them more.
Exactly, they should listen to them. But I'm just saying it got to the point where with the Me Too movement where some of it was just kind of like they were kind of nitpicking.
Yeah.
Or it was like like rolling your eyes was oh, this is sexual harassment. It's like no, it isn't. You're just kind of like throwing it
Sexual
out there.
harassment
For the fact that you
is
want to.
verbal and
I-
physical. Like it's
That's
nothing
exactly it. Actually, verbally
Yeah.
suggesting something or being physical, like touching, that's sexual harassment.
else. Verbal and physical,
Yeah.
Like
nothing else. Like
verbal suggestion,
looking
actually
isn't
saying
really
that, like, oh, I'm
anything.
gonna touch you up, or I'm gonna, that's sexual harassment. Like being suggested, but just
everyone
rolling
can
your
look
eyes
at
being
stuff.
grumpy, that's not sexual harassment.
Just because you made an eye movement doesn't mean you did shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
harassing
yeah.
me because they rolled their eyes at me when I said something.
That doesn't mean it means you're a fucking idiot for
Like,
if they
oh,
rolled
it's
their
just
eyes at you.
frustrating.
Like, god dang it, son. I don't
But,
know, like
I did write a news
I just
article.
don't-
Actually, I want to go into these things. We've gone
Yeah.
for just over 2 hours. I don't know how long we're gonna go
I mean,
with
just
this.
go for as long as you want, really.
So actually, I'm
I'm
gonna
not
bring
too
on. Because
fussed.
I do want to bring up the April Fool's stuff. I did write up
Yeah,
a
yeah.
small article, some of the funniest ones that I felt like that were more
Have you
realistic,
got
that
stuff
could be
to put
realistic.
on thing, or just say them?
I'm just gonna go through them. I did send you guys. I did post the link in the one of the chat things for us to go through.
Yeah, in the Discord. 12-hour stream. Nope.
Crap. I
Not
need to-
12.
The urge of pee is rising. The liquids are going through me, man. One I'll read through quickly, and then I'll get a run while you discuss it. I don't know if you've seen EB Games had posted the another set of merch they do every April Fools to raise money for charity.
Like the sale.
Yeah. So they had the sale shirt, which I bought. They did I guess an hoodie. They did the Big Mood range, which was the hoodie and the matching socks. Has the sale stuff all over it.
I seen
So
that.
So there was another one they did that time again. It was like
I was gonna buy some. I'm like, is this permanent? I don't think it is.
it's like literal thing. Yeah, they do it for that one-time sale, and that was usually it. Oh, we're back. I'm gonna go quickly.
Wonder. Disturbed. Come on, bro. Yeah. But like, cause I seen it, but it looks so weird. Like it's more girly than anything. Like it's pink and white. Or red and white.
Yeah. My mind's wandering now.
Over what? DLP? Or
No. Pink and white.
pink and white. Yeah, that's what it. Because I was doing my sauce stream and I was like, what is EB tweeting? It's like, blah, 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 this is here. I'm like, I clicked on it. It's like this pink and white big hoodie thing.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
is it not neutral, like a green or a blue? Or why is it pink and white?
I thought it would be like red and black. That's their normal colours, right, for EB.
And blue, like something blue, red and black.
Mark's foot on the fucking weights. Ow.
But why is it fucking pink and white?
Red. I think there was a red and white and pink and white. I'm not too sure.
I don't. Yeah, but still red and white.
Yeah, because that's their sale advertisement logo is red and white.
They can do anything. Make them black. Make
And
them
the
blue.
sale,
Make
that's
them yellow.
the exact same as the sale shirt, where it's just sale, the little sale logo spread
Yeah, that
everywhere.
was just fully red with a white sale thing. Or,
No. Mine's got
What,
the
with a
little
red
sales
sale?
sticker. You know that little sales diamond sticker they have on everything.
Yeah.
It's that print everywhere, scattered on a
is that-
shirt.
what was that dot sale then? What was that one?
That was the other shit they did, which was just that white shirt with the text sale on it. That was the year before.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I did the Beardy one parody of
He's
it.
gone quick, man. If I remember, Jesus.
Yeah.
remember
Because
that just
last
coming
year
out
was
like
the
sale.
shirt. It was the shirt and the fishing hat, the bucket hat.
Oh, fishing hat.
It was
Like
the bucket
this
hat.
one didn't seem very.
This one was like for winter, which was weird because they did the same thing last time and they did a shirt and a hat. This time they're doing a woolly hoodie and friggin' woolly socks. I'm like, what? Dude,
you
they
still
don't realize we
buy
live in
that?
Australia,
Is that
right? We're in
fucking-
Australia. Like it's fucking hot.
I mean, it's almost winter, like in June.
So that's basically the only real item that was released, like physically released for purchase, because it makes sense CB games.
But
there
then
was a
again,
few
you
other
have to
items.
buy multiple because you can wear one and keep the other. Like,
If you wanted to, yeah. I just
Like,
bought
I
one
don't-
shirt and I wear it.
right? Okay, if you can afford it, you get two. That's what I'm saying. Like, if people can get it, get it.
Mm.
Just as a collector's item, like
ow,
they won't
that
get them
hurt.
again.
Oh, kick my foot on that. There's a few other
I
items
can't
which
see
were kind
it,
of
though.
funny. Yeah, the most taken down.
Ridiculous.
There was another. So these ones, everything else from here is gags, but they do feel like real items. So I don't know if you there was one that was that Elgato had announced, like they teased an ad for the reverse webcam
Elgato?
adapter. It was a reverse RCA input adapter.
Is that real?
Yeah.
They did a whole trailer and everything, but I mean, basically, it could be a real item. Like it's an RCA plug-in. Like that's basically a real item.
Because I don't think Elgato troll with.
No, they do. They do. They've done this before. They do it every
Yeah,
April
but
Fool's.
that doesn't seem trollable though. Like that seems like a real thing.
Well, there's plenty of items on this list that look like real things that aren't. So they advertise it for being
That's what I mean, they
$69.
probably are real.
They advertised it for being $69, and shipping was $4.20.
Yeah.
Okay, those things are not available anymore. That was just yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Damn, son, I
but
wanted to get a.
should have done it.
hoodie.
It's because $10 deposit.
It looks so massive though. Like it looks
They are.
fucking huge.
But they filmed the Elgato ad in like a kind of old school like infomercial style, which was pretty funny. Like call now and get this product for this price, and then get I was like, oh, that's great. So that was
also,
a funny
when I
one.
click on
Yeah,
it,
I'm
it actually
checking
has
it.
all them sales stickers on it, like the other Dr. T-shirt.
Yeah.
I thought it was pink and white.
Another one that was like I feel like a real item was the
I
Razor's
missed it.
the Razor Hypersense suit, which was basically a
Oh,
haptic
a
suit. Yeah, it was it looked like a Tron suit, but it's like a haptic suit. It's a
like
haptic suit, so you
haptic
can feel
feedback suit?
all over the body. I was like, that's something they could make. Like, why couldn't they make that?
It'd be very expensive.
Yeah,
Very.
but it looked like something straight out of Tron.
I think out of anything, Sony would make that before anyone else.
Hmm.
'Cause they
So
got
I was
the
like,
haptic
that's something
triggers
that
on
looks
the
cool because it had the
DualSense, like-
RGBs as well, the lighting RGB lights, and it could change
Oh,
colors.
that's already a thing though.
Like, well, haptic, you can
Technically.
get haptic vests and stuff like that. So,
Yeah, they're already a thing. Like,
imagine a
people
whole
have
suit
used them
would be
in like
cool.
shooters and that, like COD and stuff.
Hmm.
I
So
don't know.
like,
It's weird.
what could stop
Yeah.
them from like? There's nothing stopping them from making a full suit.
There is
Um,
demand. No one wants one.
Oh, people would.
Or they can, but they can't afford it.
Yeah.
This was one that was shown from Vox, which I post up on the website. It showed like an adapter plug-in for your Nintendo Switch that there's dock and everything plugged onto, and you could dock in 12 cartridge games into the dock, and then you could just flick through it while it was docked.
Yeah.
That should be a thing.
Exactly my point. These are things that they could be making, that you could be using.
No offense to Nintendo, but you need to play 12 games to get your use out of the fucking Switch.
And then it's such a pain that you got to
In
take it
dock
out,
mode, that is.
dock the thing out, plug it back in, and then put it back in, and then continue playing. And it's like, oh, you didn't close the game properly, or it's like, can't I just like plug them in and not have everything installed and just
the
play
things
them?
they like April Fools you with should be a fucking.
They seem very plausible.
Like, what would that take to make? That's already been done with consoles before. Like,
Disc readers and just
remember
a
the
USB reader.
GameCube? You could have like your GameCube disc and a Game Boy game in there at the same time.
Yeah,
You could play between two things.
yeah. You can flick between.
Nintendo have done it before.
It's just like
It
just
has to be
feel like
like
they don't want to.
12 things, but it could be like 3
I just feel
or
like they
5.
don't want to,
like,
and it's very frustrating.
like, no shit. I still prefer the Wii and Game. Exactly, the Wii and GameCube are the best Nintendo things. Okay, 64, probably
Another
the best thing
one
they've ever
was-
made.
Right? Like it's just like
GoldenEye, man.
just frustrating.
GoldenEye's coming back though.
Something they
Oh
actually
yeah,
did that was
GoldenEye.
GoldenEye's coming.
Getting remade.
There was something that actually was added that was actually playable for one day. Was Among Us added a mode where all I guess spacemen or whatever they are were all horses.
What do you mean, horse? What?
They were like sus horses, I guess. You know the little Among Us characters.
Horses?
They were like had an extra extension with extra legs, so they looked like man horses.
I've
Like,
seen that.
Yeah,
That's
they had that
weird.
as a mode for one day only for April Fools.
Why not keep that? Like,
I know.
fuck.
It was a game mode. I was like, really?
You can look like fucking centaurs. Like, that's fucking cool, man.
What else was there? There was the NZXT, which is the hand PC gaming device, which looked pretty funny.
Okay,
It was
that
like
would definitely.
it looked very bland, but it was like a screen. It looked like a Steam Deck basically.
Yeah.
What kind of pushed the
I saw
gag
that
a
one.
little bit too far, if you saw the ad, was that the side slid out and there was a keyboard under the device. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, you get you had the screen to the
Looking at it
side,
like-
you get the it just slid out and it's like, like what the fuck? But I mean, like, it's not
I'm not-
unplausible. Like,
I've only seen one
Impossible.
yesterday that I saw, and today, which was Game Pass and PS Plus combining on PlayStation. Someone tweeted like, "Oh my god!" and they had like a death face. I'm like, "That's not real. Don't believe it."
but it was
I'm
funny.
like, they would love to have it because Microsoft would love to have theirs on PlayStation. It's like you can play all our
Exactly.
games on PlayStation. Like,
But
day
what was
one.
it? But yeah, the device was called the Hand. They basically even had fake stats for it as well. So it's like packed with industry-leading
What?
specs and comments. It's time to go beyond, and it's like featuring 32-core, 64-thread APU, 800
32 cores.
DPI on a 12-inch display,
on a fucking handheld.
10 keyless pull-out keyboard, plenty of RGB and more. Can you handle it? That was their little slogan for the
10
handheld.
keys. That's pretty. That's five of things.
10
You can
keyless.
still game on it
Yeah, it's
with your WAS keys and your 1 to 9, 1 to 5.
it's so funny.
Technically, you could use it.
Then there was another one that was done, which was like from, I guess, because there's a little game studio that's releasing a game, which was I don't know, I just saw it, which was interesting. It was Soul Crester, but they like had teased
What?
off like a bunch of other games, like Ultimate Top View Bastard action game and Dynamite Sexy Puzzle game. Like they had fake games that they were revealing off
They
as well.
could be real by the time of
Like the stuff doesn't mean it's weird that we're getting to this point now where companies are doing April Fool's jokes, but the products that they're advertising are very plausibly real, not like out of the imaginary. Like, aren't we still?
It's like
Aren't
what
we
you
still
posted
waiting
about
on the
the Beardy Bros
KFC
beer.
bucket?
That
Are we
could have
waiting?
been real.
well, remember the KFC bucket? That was that April Fool's thing that they, but then
Oh,
they were supposed to make that.
console bucket.
Yeah, like what happened? That's still in limbo.
That was actually real though.
It's still
Someone
in limbo.
actually has that.
There's only a few small portions, but they're apparently still in limbo with other productions.
But it was real. Like that was real.
That's what I'm saying.
You
like
could,
it's
you could
plausible.
have like 3 pieces of chicken and cooking while you played your thing. Like
That's what I mean. Like that's the thing. Like that's how plausible these crazy items are. They're actually very plausible. They could happen, but no one's doing
next
anything.
year,
Like
we had the Beardy Bros beer.
that's plausible.
Get it? Beardy. We can put the B E
Yeah.
R. Bro. Okay, I'm gonna stop that.
Um,
I'm gonna stop there because
there was
secrets.
there was one for Bug Snacks, the April Fool's one. The Bug Snacks April Fool's was Young Horses is thrilled to announce a second free update, the Isle of Small Snacks. Those darn Bug Snacks have been getting a little too big to handle lately, so we're finally cutting them down. So it's like what? Like now to your favorite.
But is that real?
Snacks realistically bug proportions coming early 2022. It's like the bugs are actual realistically small size now, like actual bug scale.
But that could be a thing.
I'm
though.
like, that's the thing. That could be a
like,
thing. Like, are they not real? Like, things seemed in that grey area.
It's still
where
early 2022 till at least May. Like,
But that's what I'm saying. Like, things seemed very plausible. Like in the past, things were like, okay, that seems a bit far fetched, but kind of like, you know, the hype was there, but it was
it's meant to
unrealistic.
be not associated with anything you're doing. Like, it's meant to be like out of the blue.
Like the other
Like
one, there was another one that was announced, which was like teased, was Corsair made a gaming keyboard with just one key. Well, that can be easily made. It's just one key. Like,
An escape key?
I guess I don't know what the key was, but like
Master key.
Like
Ooh,
that's
the
like it's not
master key.
implausible. Like that's what I mean. But like that's not
But, like,
impossible.
What would you use other than an escape key? Nothing. You can't keep pressing up or down
Like-
or Q. Like,
Jump.
fuck.
Yeah.
Whatever
It
binding you
has
want.
to be an escape key because you have to get out of something.
Yeah.
Like,
But I
the
mean,
thing is,
these things are plausible items that could be made.
people
what-
have not really got on top of April Fools. Like, it's meant to be something that's really like out of nowhere,
Well, like I said, we were gonna have friggin' Ryan Reynolds on the podcast,
right? No, I
April
seen. I was
Fools.
like, oh,
and then like we're gonna cancel the podcast and stuff like that. You know,
right? See, that's unbelievable.
that's April Fool's jokes. You know.
Not like, oh, haha, we've just made a one key keyboard. Like, that's
the
not
other one
April
was
Fools.
there's another one which I thought was pretty funny though. Was how there was the HyperX keyboard had synthetic grass on the keys. I was like,
Ew.
but like you would have a keyboard with RGB,
Ew.
but then the keys were like fake little bits of grass. But like that's
You
plausible.
can literally say, go out and
Yeah.
touch grass. You can say, I'm touching
Yeah,
grass.
Exactly, but like that's
Oh.
like it was like that's something they could make.
I think that's what they were going with, like, touch grass.
That's what they basically were getting at. Touch grass.
Yeah, like, that's a thing you can make.
And the other one, the last one that I saw on this list of stuff too, which was pretty funny, was Tunic was getting a, which I put on the website, which was Tunic was getting a rad new sequel called Tunic Forks Pro Skater. Like that's something they
That's
could make.
not funny.
Like that's something they could make though, like Tunic,
No, we've already had Skatebird.
Skatebird. But I
Remember
feel
that
again,
flop?
I haven't played it in ages.
Yeah, good shit. I tried it. I couldn't even get a fucking combo.
Oh,
going.
couldn't ya? That was pretty good.
I was like, land, land.
I was
No,
doing pretty
I'm
good
done.
tricks.
I uninstalled it.
Yeah. No, I can't play those.
I hated it. I was like, this bird, it's got
Yeah, well,
wings,
there was a few
but
others
you
I'd
can't
seen.
fly.
But like, yeah, it was pretty. I know the April
I mean,
Fool's
the
jokes
only
seemed
thing
pretty
that
stupid.
seemed like out of nowhere is that Game Pass and like PS Plus combining. It's like, oh, but that could actually happen as well.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there was the sweet and sour
was like-
sundae at McDonald's.
Oh,
No.
that's not as big. Like,
And then there
Yeah,
was
like-
the Heinz beans with wheat bix.
that wouldn't be bad though. That
You
seems
said
like-
the pickle shake. What you told me about
No,
that.
no. I'm just referring to your merch.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was saying
The,
the I know, but the pickle shake though. You sent me the link to that.
oh,
You tagged me in the pickle shake.
yeah, the pickle shake. Yeah, there's that one. I'm just
What
referring
about the
also to
Sonic
your-
Xbox controller? Yeah, that's not April Fool's though. That's real.
They
That's-
announced
yeah,
that like
that's-
weeks in advance.
That's unfortunately real.
That was announced way like weeks ago. Like that was.
There's a
that's the thing with
Sonic and Knuckles controller.
Fairy
and
controller.
it looks cool, but it's not practical. Some kid's gonna get that and gonna play it. It's gonna get all sticky and.
What did you go on about the merch?
Yeah, that's really
No,
newish.
I was referring to your merch.
Yeah, what about it?
It was like a month ago. That was
You've got
revealed.
the oak pickle,
Pickle oak.
flavor.
Someone bought one of those.
Pickle oak.
I seen the pickle.
You should get yourself
somewhere.
a Will Slap shirt.
Will slap shirt.
I showed family members that, and they laughed at it. It was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, guess what Daz did? Will Smith slap.
Well,
I was actually thinking
can
of doing
say
another
is-
version of it, and I was actually gonna do you slapping me.
Oh, do it.
I was like, that would have been funny because it's just like it's
Slap
because
of the beards.
yeah, and you just slap me
Yeah.
and just like have it slap me instead. I was like, that would be funny.
The thing was, like, you put Will Smith in a tank top. I was like,
I was thinking of Bad Boys. That's the play because he wore the tank top in Bad
yeah.
Boys. So it was more of like a younger Will, like Bad Boy style, because
yeah,
like
he had the goatee and shit.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I went with the tank top.
I
So
was
like it's
I
reference
am
to
gonna
it,
get
but
one of
it's
them shirts.
mm.
I was gonna be like, I'll get two. One to be framed because that moment is never gonna be forgotten.
Well, I was
like,
wondering
Will
also whether
Smith
we should
going,
caption it and put. Well, I was thinking of capturing it and have fresh prints on it.
Fresh Prince.
Fresh print. Yeah. The whole
Yeah.
fresh print. The Bel Air.
And have it in that
Wait,
in
you
that
have
font.
got Chris Rock
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, like have
With
the
fresh
more of the,
prints?
and then have fresh
Yeah,
fresh
yeah.
prints because like the hands like slapping.
Yeah,
the
that
prints.
joke
I-
was already done. on the thing. I'm just
I
like,
remember
"God,
when
these
people
are
were
savage."
saying it was fake, and
It's-
Chris Rock
it's-
had
it's
like
not
padding
fake.
on his cheek.
Oh,
I'm like,
that's a bit
"That's
far
not
fetched.
fake.
Like that was a proper
know,
slap,
I
but like
know.
it looked just. But like what gets me is how I
No,
felt it was
Niels.
fake. Is you see when you walk up and you can see Chris like lean into it. You see him
That's not
lean
fake, though.
forwards, like you see him standing
yeah.
there.
It's
Like I don't know whether
real.
he thought. Well, that's what I mean because I don't know whether he was thinking whether he was leaning forwards
He
because he
wanted to
thought he was
say
gonna.
something.
But what could he
Yeah,
do?
that's
Like,
why I was wondering whether Will Smith was going to walk. Maybe he thought Will Smith was going to walk up and whisper something to him, so that's why he
Yeah.
leaned forwards.
Yeah. Say like,
then-
shut your fucking mouth or
He
something like
should've
that.
But no, he
whispered,
just
but
straight up
he's just
slapped him. But then you see Will walk off and he's like trying not to laugh, like he's smirking, like he thought
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
No,
hilarious.
because he defended
Yeah,
Jada. Like he just.
but like
Yeah,
he,
yeah.
first he
"Ah."
laughs at the joke. She has an angry face. He walks up, slaps him in the face, walks off smirking. Like what?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he did the right thing. I mean, it was all emotional.
And then
like,
you
that's
see,
what
you
that
see all the other
is.
footage afterwards. You see
Fuck
Chris
God,
is
yeah.
so confused. It's like, what just fucking happened? He's still confused. Like, I want to
like,
know
people
from
that's
his
fake, it's
perspective.
like,
still.
it's not fake. That's
Hmm?
real. Because he was dumbfounded. Like he was just like, what?
He's like,
Yeah.
he was still trying to process what had happened, like after it had happened. 'Cause
Yeah.
He's like, he said different shots.
Because
Where
you
he's
see
just
his
like, they're like,
eyes
what?
flutter and shit. Like that means like confusion. Like he's trying to think what to do.
Will Smith is confused.
Yeah.
I know what I'm gonna make.
What? Yeah, I put up Frozen for a bit.
I know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
was
gonna
like,
make.
That's right.
I'm gonna make
yeah.
a Pokemon themed shirt.
Confused. Oh.
Oh, you mean like
It's like we're
Will
like,
Smith is-
it's
Will
like
Smith is the
slap.
Pokemon?
You slap, and then it's like
Yeah.
Chris Rock is super
With the
confused.
little thing above his head.
Yeah.
Chris Rock's a Pokemon, Will Smith's a Pokemon, and Jada is like the trainer
The
throwing
trainer,
out
yeah.
Pokeball.
Did
Yeah,
you
yeah,
actually see the meme that I saw? It was Will Smith in Ash Ketchum's hat throwing a Pokeball going.
Oh,
Oh,
where he hit him in the
yeah,
face.
I
kind
saw
of
that
thing.
one.
No, like
Actually-
he threw a Pokeball out in the wild. It's like,
The most brutal one I've seen is where it has a photo of like Will Smith. It's like animated background. Photo of Will Smith like walking into the bedroom, and he's like, "Honey, did you see that I slapped Chris Rock? You know, because he called you bald?" And it's like you see the shadow silhouette of like someone doing his missus from behind. And I'm like, "Oh, that's
mean-
bad." It's you know
I
it's
mean, I guess they're in a weird, like, 'cause they have been in
Damn.
a weird relationship. I mean, people have. open
yeah
relationships.
it's a lot of people point out like
But I guess it's more the fact that he's like, it doesn't need to be dragged through and talked about. Like they've got their relationship, whatever it is. That's
I
what it
mean,
is.
Yeah, yeah.
What
more
I
of-
need to be
yeah.
talking
they've
about and
dealt
making
with
it
that
weird.
before, and that just
Yeah.
snapped. Like he just snapped.
Well, there's a lot
Yeah,
of things he's been
yeah.
talking about that's been leading to this point.
well
now.
that's the thing. Yeah, exactly. It compiled up, and then just got to the
I mean,
point
he
where
did make
he's
the
like,
point
nah,
that he
I've had
said-
enough.
You know, and that's exactly. He even made the statement though. We are actors in this industry, and we're held to a certain accountability, and we get treated a certain way constantly. You know, he at least he mentioned it there and then and wasn't left later. Like
Yeah,
he
but
did say like they
did
get.
you see the
Yeah, yeah.
acceptance speech where he called what happened abuse? What the joke was? It was abusive. I'm like, it makes sense.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
but
getting at.
then
That's what I'm getting at. Like that's how he was saying that
yeah.
they take this on every day and they're meant to just
But he could have
accept
just
it.
whispered in his ear, like, just don't do that. Like,
And then yeah,
not
because
just...
he got angry that he took it further. He's like, take my
It
wife's
wasn't
name
angry,
out
it was
your
more
fucking
emotional.
mouth.
He
Take
got
my
angry
wife's name
afterwards.
out your
He
fucking
could have
mouth.
just said that.
Like,
Well, there's also
could've said it
like a lot
different
of
ways. He said
people
no,
have
just stop.
taken it in the sense of like he'll let another man fuck his wife, but it's all
Yeah, he didn't know about that though. That's
yeah,
the
yeah,
thing.
exactly. Yeah, that would, but that's the meme joke that's been going around as well. It's
I
like
mean,
because that's what the
Wolf
great
had
because they're
nothing
in.
to do with that. Like, don't put him in them jokes. Like,
yeah, but that's
I
a
just
lot of
don't
people
get,
are
like...
referring back to
I
it.
think because
The poor man
it's in a
just had his world
in a
blown
weird
with
spot.
that,
Like they're in an open relationship, but there's still ground rules to the open. But it's like then why? I was like, I don't know. It gets weird when you're in a.
It's complicated. It's like they're in a world where like celebrities get paid so much
It's just,
and all
they
that
got
kind
so
of
many
stuff. Where
cameras on them.
yeah, there's so many cameras on them, but at the same time,
They can't have a personal life because everyone's involved.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
but
biggest
they
problem.
sacrifice that for the mountains of money. So you
but
know,
that's why I would like to be famous. Like, having a camera in your face, like every second you're out of your house.
yeah.
You can't do
yeah.
anything.
Well, the irony is we have people out there who are also famous for staying inside their house and in front of a computer,
In front of a camera.
in front of a camera.
Yeah, but
you know,
nothing's bad about them. Like, nothing like that.
Yeah.
yeah, I can
Nothing.
debate
Like, we know
that.
nothing about people like that. Nothing really.
Well, that's true. Well, like there's like streamers
let's say,
Amaranth, like
Ninja,
a lot of people.
Jacksepticeye, anyone like that. We know nothing about them.
Well, that's true, but like I'm just using an example like
I mean,
Amaranth.
Amaranth is a bit different. She's public with a lot of shit.
Well, yeah, she's public with a lot of shit, but she's actually pretty smart in the sense that she knows how to work the market, and she knows what to invest in and how to make money.
She
Like
started
she's
the hot
on
tubs,
it.
really, nearly.
Yeah, she's on the ball she's on the pulse with
But then
everything like
she
streaming
stopped
and
it
all
pretty
that.
quick because
Yeah, no, she stopped it because she knew it was dying. She's
knew
like,
there was no
she
money.
knows.
She knew there was no what is it? The income from that, like, she was making.
Oh
nothing.
yeah, exactly. Like she bought a gas station before it was cool, if you know what I mean. But you know,
common income, man.
yeah, exactly. She is on the pulse. Like I do admit, her game is strong.
I respect her for what she does. Like, she's really like thinking ahead.
Oh hell yeah, she's fine as fuck. And
these ASMR streamers,
she knows
they're
her
thinking
shit.
ahead. Like, they're doing shit that makes them stuff in the short term, but in the long
Yeah.
run, they're really set.
Oh yeah, she is a shrewd businesswoman.
Like-
It's like on point. And not to say like other streamers aren't like that as well, but
They have a longer career out of them what she has.
Yeah. Some like even some YouTubers have shown a bit of game, but it hasn't paid off as well as like let's say Amaranth.
Just think Ninja, he could do what he does forever.
Oh yeah. Ninja as well,
Like
and there's
Amaranth,
Pokemon.
She's got a few years until like her 40s, and then she starts going.
By then she's already got shitloads of money as it is now.
Yeah,
and she'll just
she's
find
probably
something.
a millionaire right now.
Oh, exactly, 100%. And by then, anyway, like she'll find something else, and you know she'll go on to. And same thing with
She's
like
probably investing in a lot of shit right now.
oh, 100%. Like also, there's Pokemon as well. She's like the queen of Twitch as well.
She got
Like,
a lot of blowback recently though about shit she's
yeah,
done, which doesn't
but
help.
she knows her shit too, though.
Yeah.
She is business wise on
Also,
point.
she's made stupid choices recently that I've heard of.
Oh yeah, and like, you know, like giving simps shit and stuff like that.
I wait for 69-year-old Ninja. I mean,
I've
he's still playing. He doesn't play Fortnite anymore, does he?
I've seen a 69 Ninja, but that was on Pornhub.
I thought that was XNXX, but
Oh yeah, well, the
I'm
same.
looking at the wrong thing then.
Yeah, no, it's probably the same video, just posted over multiple
No,
sites.
it wasn't 69-year-old. It was 69 Ninja.
That's what I said. 69 Ninja.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
jumped
yeah.
back. He jumped back.
Jump back.
don't
But
know.
you know,
I
you
mean,
know what I mean.
there's
It's
more to do with gaming than what everyone else does on Twitch and other things.
Yeah.
exactly.
YouTube doesn't have ASMR, does it? Like that, like ear licking.
Starting to.
Oh, they're gonna cut that out quick.
YouTube's getting up there. That I've spoken to
Oh,
also
YouTube's more strict than what Twitch is,
yeah, 100%, 100%.
which what Twitch should
But
be.
there's also Facebook gaming, Facebook streaming as well. That's
That's
huge.
gaming, really. Like,
Streaming, yeah.
'cause
Like I've got a friend of mine. He streams on Facebook, and he's making some bank. Like not
was he
like
on
enough
Mixer
to.
beforehand though? Was he Mixer? And
No,
then
no,
went to...
no, no.
Oh,
Straight off. Sorry,
bring
Facebook.
back Mixer. It
Um,
can't. Microsoft
bring
sold it.
back- Yeah,
Sony.
no,
What do you
no.
mean Sony?
No, I think the best video I've seen, I'll post up in the Discord.
If Sony have a streaming
Mixer.
service, it'll kick ass. Like, no doubt.
Yeah, Sony could do
Hey,
one.
man, I mean, hell, they could do that if they got stricter rules on Twitch and that, of like no ear lickers, no hot tubs.
Yeah.
Make it clean cut like Twitch should.
Hmm.
Like, if I knew what I know now, I wouldn't have become an affiliate on Twitch. Because the ads draw people away from you.
But it's weird. I mean, it's weird.
Six
I mean, if
fucking
you're
ads
low,
in a row.
if you're low, yes, but if you get higher, it doesn't. Like that's the weird part.
That's the thing. 6 fucking ads I had to sit through to watch someone.
And that's the problem.
Yeah,
if you're
it
a
does
low
get
stream.
annoying.
If you're a low streamer,
Like,
it's
6
harder.
ads.
Like that's the diversity of it. Is if you're a high streamer, they don't give a fuck about ads. If you're a low streamer, oh, what do you got ads for? You're just trying to take out.
Yeah, ads should be for partners only.
That's what I mean. Like it should be something like that. Like,
Well, I do love it when it's like.
but the hypocrisy
some
of it.
streamers
You
time
make
their
1
ads
cent
perfectly.
per fucking person.
But that's
from
what
an
I said.
ad.
It's always the hypocrisy of any of these things. Anything on the playing field. If you're higher up
Yeah.
there, I'll give you all my money. Oh my god, give me attention. Let me love you. Let me love you.
Yeah.
Get it. If you're a low streamer, what the fuck you want to take my money for? You don't need my money. Go get a job. Go fucking work us. Why is anyone any different? We're all people. We're all doing the same fucking thing. You know,
Yeah,
like
give me,
it's very
give me
frustrating.
money.
Then again, there are some high people who want that, like straight up, like give me all your fucking money. When some people are like, I'm doing this for fun because I enjoy doing it.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Like it's just
Like I'm putting in effort
Yeah.
to bring you content when the highs are just sitting there, just chatting.
Do you
The whole-
remember that Twitch streamer that was like literally like telling her simps to I won't
the lady
start
in
my
the bean bag.
yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah.
I won't start my stream
Unless you
until I
donate.
get so
you
many.
can't turn
yeah,
ads off when you're affiliate. You can't turn it off.
yeah, you can't
You
turn
have to run a
ads.
pre-roll or you have to run them yourself.
Yeah, but she was like, I won't start the stream. Well, like officially turn on the camera until I get so many subs.
I seen that. I'm like, it was what 30 or something, 20 or 30.
Yeah, something like that, which is like, what? And then even then she was like, I don't
Was that
care
the
how
same
much.
lady?
It's the same one. Yeah.
The same one
And
who
she was-
said, if you got $5 to spend in stream or not, go
Yeah.
get a job. I'm like, what if they
Yeah.
got a job? $5. They probably need that $5.
But they don't want to.
Yeah.
They don't want to give $5 for you. Maybe they want $5 not to.
Look,
You know,
I'll sub
Well-
to people I enjoy watching.
Exactly.
Not some random who I watch every now and again.
people
So
should
that
be
was
demanding.
also one.
Like,
One of
if
the
you
reasons-
demand it, I'm not going to sub. Like,
Yeah.
if you ask for it, no.
Exactly.
But if
If it
things are
happens in the
going well,
process,
it's fun, just sub.
Well, that's
Support your
why.
dev streamer. Like,
That's why Twitch moved it to a stock standard. This is the amount, and then it translates to what of currency. That's why they changed it to subject to which country. So it's pretty much like if you're a low economic kind of country, third world, your sub is only like a small amount.
well, here it's
Reflective.
$9.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's that's what I mean.
That's
like
a lot.
it's-
That's a fuck.
that's $6.99
People
for a
can
sub.
live off
Oh,
$9.
that's yeah, I know. Well, they have also put up. I think they put up the price. It feels like they put up the price.
Yeah, it's $9. I think that's with a discount now.
What's that for?
Because I subbed
Yeah,
to
yeah,
someone
yeah.
earlier, it was $9.
Well, that's weird. Because
Oh.
like $6.99 for me to sub to people.
Was that on PT or your mobile?
PC.
Yeah, that's going by US prices.
No, it should be.
Mobile's different. That's
Well,
our
they're supposed to
price.
drop the price down.
No, I think there's a thing on like a discount right now, but
Mm.
one was $9, $8.99 or
That's
something,
weird.
not $7.99. I was like, I'll do it because hey, I enjoy their content.
Hmm.
Just because they beg for it doesn't mean you have to. Let's guilt people into fucking subbing, giving bits, following, everything.
Every follow, sub, and dono. I will sing Celine Dion. I'm
No,
sorry.
this is a real
I'll
thing.
call
I
you
watched
out
No,
for that
please,
one.
no.
Daz was there. There was these people who pre-rolls on like these reruns. They had 5 subs for squats. What if people do it and you don't squat? Because you fucking got a pre-roll. You've got a fucking stream that's looping. Hey, oh, I'll give 5 subs, 2 squats. You just scam people out of 5 subs.
I know. And people playing, oh, they've
Like,
done
yeah.
more.
I don't
It's
get
like,
it.
don't be preying on people's naivety. Like, that's just wrong, preying on people's naivety.
70% of ASMR are done live streams. Some in like for 40
Pre-record,
odd
and
hours.
even they're not even reruns, they're live, but they've got a video that they've put up in their live, and they're just running it saying it looked like they're
Yeah.
live. And technically, it's a rerun, realistically.
I'm not calling out names because I could name a few just by
There's
name.
too many. There's too many.
Yeah. But
Too
it's
many.
a hustle.
I've been live for
It's
30, 40, 50 hours. No one does that. At least licking at their meat for 50 fucking hours.
You know, as soon
All I
as it's
can
more
say, it's a hustle. It's pretty much it. They've worked out a hustle.
Yep.
It's down
we're
to
here. Legit doing shit for like what a few hours. The proper way, live streams are working. Yeah, they're taking advantage of. We can run a stream on a loop. Say it's live when it's not.
yeah. Well, that's pretty much it. We're
Hey,
actually reacting
maybe
to
I
the
should
chat.
Maybe I should just get all the Beardy Bros podcasts and upload them as things and just put a big live stream
Yeah,
on them
you
one
can
after
just
the
put
other.
them all on a fucking loop, bro.
On a
Just have
loop,
them all one after the other on the channel. People can watch.
Well, we're actually reacting. Yes.
Hey,
We're
this.
reacting.
Oh, should we?
Yeah.
This isn't the joke's on
Yeah,
you.
20%
Haha.
discount.
April Fools. This actually
Crazy.
wasn't live. This is actually a pre-recording that we just put up as a live video. Just sorry, we've just to tell you guys that this isn't actually live.
But we knew about the future stuff beforehand because we're future tellers.
And we knew that Mules was going to say this thing because he's in on it, and we just had him
Yeah.
say these
Yeah.
point
We
types to type
know
in
it's
chat.
the
Who typed in
future.
chat, we knew they were going to come in.
Yeah. We know it's the future because Belarusian troops are lining up on the Poland border, and they're going to start attacking soon. Just saying that.
Have you seen the thing though?
Oh wait,
that-
that's actually happening?
No, the Russian troops have bombed like Saudi Arabia and shit.
Yeah. They've done
Like,
that ages ago.
All because they're not siding with them anymore. It's like, hey, fuck you.
Yeah, Russia's gone all out, and any ally with them, like
It's
they got
because they're
Chechens
losing
and-
heavily, bro. Like they're really losing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't say. Well, it was funny. I heard today also.
They're not taking nothing to Ukraine. That's
The
major,
Russians.
man.
Oh well, the Russians pulled out of Chernobyl because of radiation poisoning.
But that's not a thing.
Huh?
Chernobyl's safe.
No.
No,
Yeah.
There's
certain parts.
still parts that are like fully
Yeah, but it's
radiated.
mostly safe. People go there for tourism and shit.
Oh
Plus
yeah.
loss.
I'd love to go.
Yeah,
there
but the
for
problem is
tourism.
the problem is there's these soldiers that have no real training. They're
You
just
might
Russian
get
soldiers,
dragged back to work.
and they're just walking
Oh,
through.
is that because of that?
They're just walking through areas and just patrolling areas, and they don't realize that these spots that some of them are going to are like high radiation zones, and they're just going, "Oh, we're gonna," it's like
Yeah. They're
That's
not
so dumb.
following
No, they
signs.
live there.
that's how
Around
dumb
there.
they are. Like they're not going. They're just going, "Oh, this is an area," and not
Well,
realizing
also,
they walk through.
don't forget, the troops are kids.
Well,
They don't want to be there.
They're conscripts. They're like
it's a
no,
training drill.
yeah, they're the first wave. They're not the professional soldiers,
Yeah,
and
because
that,
the professionals
they've
don't
been-
want to do it.
No, not that. It's that's what they've always done. You let the
No,
the cannon border
but
go in
but also-
first.
The majority of the military don't want to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like they're against old mate up there. I'm not gonna say his name because fuck him.
Poutine.
Putin.
Um,
Putin.
if he hears
the
it, fuck you,
Putin.
Putin.
The Putin.
He is
it's
a
called the
genocidal,
toilet. The Putin.
murdering cunt who can suck his own dick for all I care.
Which
But
probably does.
Well, he's in a bunker by himself. Wait, Wookiee's in a... Wait a minute.
No, I swear, no, nothing for Mother Russia. I mean,
Mother
Mother Russia.
Russia.
Mother Russia. I'm in a
Uh,
bunker with. I'm in the bunker with like the president of Ukraine. He's chilling out.
Oh,
badass, that guy.
Zelensky's in there with you.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, bruh, have a
Yeah,
beer.
it's like, bruh.
It's in New Zealand, but
Yeah,
Have a
he's,
beer.
he's
have a
actually.
beer.
'cause-
Oh my
No,
butt.
but no shit. That Zelensky guy, he deserves fucking everything.
Oh yeah, he's
Like
so badass.
everything good. Like he is the
Well-
epitome of what the free world is.
Well, he's the epitome of a good leader, from what
Yeah,
I can see.
He's doing what's
Because
good for his country. Like,
originally he was
okay,
what?
he doesn't have to do what he's doing. He doesn't have
Oh,
to
yeah,
be
yeah.
there.
Yeah. Well, because was that you know his story, right? He used to be an actor,
Comedian and
comedian, and then also he was in this TV series, which was about
apparently
a
he was in what Paddington or not? Was it Paddington?
yeah. He was the voice of Paddington Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Ukraine, and he was on this TV show. He was an actor at the time, comedian, yeah, and he was on a TV show that was about this school teacher that did this viral video about corruption, all that kind of stuff, and in the government, and that school teacher becomes
He could have
the
run away exactly,
pre-
but he chose
it
not
becomes-
to.
Yeah, it becomes no. Well, let me finish. It becomes the
you.
president. That this is the actor, the TV show he was in becomes a president of Ukraine in the TV series, and they said it was so good. They went, well, why don't you really run for being president?
Mhm.
And he went, yeah, all right, fuck it. So he did, and basically he became
But the
president
thing
that
is,
way.
he's better at
Oh,
running
yeah,
the country than most people are.
Yeah, the story was when they said, oh, okay, well, like the Americans said, oh, we'll airlift you out. And he said, no, I don't want an exit, I want ammo.
He wants troops.
That's-
He wants guns. He wants ammo. He wants everything.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
I
they're
think
holding him
Australia,
out right now for what 3 weeks? They've held him out like.
Australia's
weeks?
actually sending equipment over. They're sending.
Yeah, well, Mules just said
our-
he could be going in exchange to the US.
Well, yeah.
I mean, damn, son.
Australia's sending our
We have
like
troops over there, right? Like, just on the
Humvees.
border.
Our-
We have troops there to help.
yeah, we're sending them our latest like attack vehicles.
Because if they
Humvees,
attack
our version of Humvees.
Poland or anyone, we're really there to fuck them up. Like, we're there to fire.
Yeah, but the problem is what everyone's fearing is
World War
nuclear
III.
exchange. Well, not World War III because it's going to be Russia versus NATO.
The world.
Well, technically the world.
Even
Depends on
China's
who
turning
takes
back
sides.
against them now, which is crazy.
I don't think they'll. Well, China's
They're
playing.
not helping them anymore. Like, they've
Yeah.
stopped that.
China's playing the long game, and
They're not
China's
they're
always
pissing the
played
rest of the
long.
world off.
Well, they did it a couple of years ago.
Oh wow. No, I said that was a Resident Evil thing. Like someone just went, whoops.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. Like China technically did piss everyone off a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say starting the pandemic, but by having the origin of it come from that
From
country,
Wuhan.
from Wuhan, exactly, from
Yeah.
like either a bat or from
I
a
don't think
lab.
it was bad. Not
Well,
really.
a lot like we all know the bat thing's technically a load of bullshit, and we know that it's most likely, a lab leak.
That's what it is exactly. Because it's just a flu, just more done. Like it's a
Yeah,
flu.
yeah. Well, there was literally a lab in Wuhan that
There's
worked
labs everywhere
on
who's
viruses.
experimenting with flus. Like, of course.
Yeah,
Prices
yeah.
always
Yeah,
come
the
from
C-
Wuhan though. That's the craziest part.
Yeah.
Yeah. The CDC does it all the
Oh,
time.
36
Um,
days and mutual annihilation. Jesus. Yeah, well, China knows if they get on everyone's bad side, they're gone.
Yeah. Well,
between the US,
a lot of the countries
Europe
have
and
nukes.
us,
Give it a sniff.
Yeah. A lot of the
they're in the
countries
perfect
have
hitting zone for
nukes.
everything.
Well, yeah, all of Europe. which is a shame because I haven't been there yet, and I'd like to actually go to some of these countries.
No, you still
before they
can
get
go to
nuked.
Europe. Just stay away from like.
Oh yeah. I'll just go on a backpacking, trip
You
Eastern
can still go
Europe.
to the UK and that. They're fine.
Yeah, I know that, but you know what I mean. Like, I wanted to go to Chernobyl as a tourist and go
We
there and
can't win the
actually.
nuclear. No, but they won't use nuclear because otherwise they're fucked.
Well, we have nukes that aren't nuclear.
They can still do damage.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, we have the world has nukes that
The
basically
thing is, no
have
one
the
will touch
power of.
Australia though, because because Putin said, "Where's Australia?" Like no one cares about us.
Well, I wouldn't say the fact of it is because we're so far out of their kind of radius, you could say, of their
We're near
view.
no one who
That,
wants to do anything to us.
Russia's at the moment is looking directly what countries are right next to them, what countries are right next to those ones.
It's the like Poland, Ukraine, like all the ex. What is it? Who used to be Russian.
Yeah.
That's all they want. They just want their land back. But fuck it, they're free countries now.
Well,
They got out for a reason.
Yeah, it's a very complicated situation where you can kind of go, okay, like I
Eastern Bloc,
understand
yeah.
this area used to be thing that the Russians were classified as good guys, but we knew they also did bad things.
They had
Like,
bad people. Like certain people.
Not going to debate that because, like, if you've ever heard of the stories of the stuff, like the Russians, what they did when they were taking back their land during World War II, when they were coming from the east to the west to Germany, and the atrocities that they did along the way, like trumped
the Soviet Union, exactly.
they trumped all the atrocities that that the other side did, the US. Like the US, there were cases of rape and all that kind of stuff, but not as bad as the Russians. Some of the stories that were there. If you've watched any of the documentaries where they would soldiers would have a lineup,
There's a lot more of
and
them
it
than
would
there
be
was
like
anyone else.
Yeah. Well, they'll,
No one can tell them no.
Yeah, there's some pretty messed up things.
USSR, it's worse than that. Yeah.
Oh, there was if you want to, if you
That's
Google...
what I mean. Putin's worse than Hitler.
No.
100%. I mean, he's on par.
No.
Hey, he's killing innocents, man.
No, Hitler's still
worse. Yeah, but Hitler had camps, man.
I mean, yeah, but still, like, they're both
Hitler had a final
horrible.
Hitler had a final solution. Put it that way.
Yeah, but Putin's getting there.
Not really.
Yeah, but not really.
Putin's still fucking doomed. He's still going to prison.
Wanted people of
dead.
Ukraine to accept him.
You've seen other people betray Putin before all this happened. I've seen the memes.
He has more technological power.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
he can do a lot worse than Hitler could.
But like, also, if you ever Google like what the Russians did back, when Stalin was in charge, Google Cannibal Island, which was one of the it was the pet project. All right, it was terrible. It was like one of their worst atrocities of like self-destruction. It was like during the Soviet era. Essentially, how communism works. Like everyone works, everyone owns land, blah blah blah. So they always had trouble making
Putin
food.
sat back for like 30 years just planning this. Like fuck.
Oh yeah, but so did many other leaders. This is like Red Alert, the game, except real life.
This is because I'm not gonna. I hate to say it because Trump's gone because he would have retaliated.
Well,
no,
it's very controversial.
Kind of like buddy, that was a big thing as well.
Yeah.
No, but if he declared war like he did now, he would have retaliated.
Yeah, but they're both alphas, you could say. They're both like businessmen to some extent. But let me get back to the...
There's something messed up in Putin's brain where he's just gone, fuck it, I'm done. Like, just go all out.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, Biden won't do a thing.
Yeah, Biden won't do anything.
Fucking...
Yeah. But, going back to the Cannibal Island, this is one of, like, if you can check it out on YouTube, or just Google it. It is one of the most worst things that the Soviets ever did. So like the things with the Soviet were basically one that fucked them was they went all right to all the farmers after they got rid of all the oligarchs and all that. They went to the farmers because they owned the land. It wasn't owned by the people. It was owned by a farmer. They took the farmers, shot them. The problem was
do shit.
they couldn't do shit. But the problem was you're shooting your food source. So
I mean, yeah, but anyone can do that apparently.
yeah, well that's what they thought. Apparently, that was the problem because the farmers they were shooting the people that actually knew how to do the farms, like rotate crops and tend to the animals and all that kind of stuff.
He is
so
conservative.
Yeah, and so because of that, they did people were freaking starving. So they fought up this.
Ezra Rush was in shit for how many years?
Oh yeah. A lot of villages.
Look, they just got back on their feet, and now they're going back right now.
Yeah,
back down to fucking zero.
Yeah. So
Because
one of the
Putin,
things that they
like,
well, Putin actually put a lot of people in line. He was
but he also just doomed them right now.
Oh yeah. Well, they're cut off from the
like he's just fucked everyone there.
Well, because he thought he was going to play a lot more out of it. He thought he was going to go in, strut in,
did you see
claim
what
the
happened,
territory, and then move on. Like that's what he thought was going to happen. It was going to be an easy rollover, and clearly it wasn't.
Yeah.
Clearly, it's
Did you
shown
see
that
what
the
happened though?
Ukrainians
One of the oligarchs in the US has put a bounty on Putin's head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
150 million or something. Like.
Yeah, but the irony is all their accounts are frozen, so I don't know how he's going to pay it.
I mean, I guess once Putin's gone, they can start rebuilding, but like it's going to take decades.
But Putin would have gotten him killed anyway, so that's the irony. As soon as he heard, like, oh, you put
Putin
a
was
bounty
always
in my
bad
head.
from the fucking you can just tell.
Well, Putin's ex-KGB, that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
he was thinking about the Cold War this whole time.
Oh yeah.
He thinks the Cold War's still a thing. Like, fuck me.
Technically, yeah. He's like, oh, I could still have it back. But let me go back to the story.
They're their own fucking countries. They're all...
Oh yeah. But this is the bad thing about like on the story I was saying about
power. That's all it is.
Yeah. But this is the mentality of kind of like Russia, like of the Soviet Russia, was the thing that to finish off the story, they got a whole bunch of people and went, oh, well, we've got all this land out east, which is Siberia, and we've got all these people that we can, get, and they can be farmers, even though they didn't know how to farm.
You can't just be a farmer.
Well, that's what I mean. Like you said before, like, apparently that's how it works. Which is the funny thing.
Sense, but you can't do everything.
Yeah. You just can't do anything. But the funny thing was, the thing they did was they grabbed a whole bunch of people, found a nice island, which was classified as a prison island because the water was really cold. They couldn't swim or they'd get shot by people anyway. It was easy to keep.
They couldn't survive if they left. Like...
Yeah, exactly. So, and they expected these people to farm that land with...
But what were they doing? Just wasting time.
Oh, yeah. That's essentially what it was. It was an idea done by, like, people in the Communist Party that go, oh, let's get random people to become farmers, and because they're, prisoners, we'll get the prisoners to farm. But the fact that, one, they didn't give them equipment. Two, they didn't actually give them an actual farm. They just gave them a piece of land, which was a small island. And three, they hardly give them any food. So literally, they were, like, starving. As soon as they got off the boat.
It shouldn't be a thing, because if you're really farming, you shouldn't be fucking starving.
Well, yeah. So they didn't know how to farm. They were stuck on this island. So essentially, all the people ate. Some people were real criminals, like kill you and all that kind of stuff. That were on the island. They killed the weak. They grabbed children, women, all that kind of stuff. They raped women, and then afterwards they would tear them apart and eat them, piece by piece. Because
that's all the food they had.
That's all the food they had. And the guards across the river would just be like, oh, you an escape, shoot them. And then they'll just float along the river. Yeah. And this would happen for ages. And not until, someone actually...
There was no rules. They just chucked a bunch... It was kind of like a movie, wasn't it? Like...
Till they realized that, we obviously they're not farmers. They don't know how to farm. And
because they're just fucking convicts who you chucked on a fucking...
Yeah, but that's the mentality of
What did I not get?
That's the mentality of communism. It's they fucked themselves in the first place by killing the farmers. The people actually knew how to farm.
Really, they should have had the farmers plus them. They would have helped each other out.
Oh yeah. But it ended up being a freaking hellhole. Like as I
Yeah.
said, it ended up being the place was nicknamed
That's
communist.
not Kazi before that got really. Like, that was a shitty place here too.
Yeah, but literally the place ended up being called, the Cannibal Island. So if you check it out and watch the videos on the story of it or Google it, it was hell. It was literal hell. It was like the worst thing. Even Stalin turned around and went, "This is messed up. We should not have did this." But because the way that type of communism worked was that,
that
basically it was
is needed,
everyone,
but not like that.
Yeah.
Like there's a time and place for.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like Russia has done some messed up things compared.
People want out now, like.
Yeah,
they're just done with Russia.
Yeah.
I've seen
videos
where Russians say they're never going back. They never speak in Russian ever again.
Yeah.
Well,
don't get me wrong.
Russians, that says a lot.
Like, there's a bit of like poetic kind of thing about Russia where it's like, like you've watched movies about them and all that kind of how it is.
The movies are
like,
really
you know what I mean? Like, there's a bit of Russia's kind of like awesome in some way because it's.
I mean, it is in aspects, but
you got like
history, they're fucked.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Like, as I said, some of the
many
of the stories
like that.
back from World War II, the raping and pillaging that happened.
That happened
from
everywhere,
the Russian side.
Really.
Oh, like guys that would run trains on like girls, and then afterwards they'd blow their heads off, and those soldiers were being ordered by their commanding officers.
Because you have to, otherwise you're dead.
Yeah, but the reason behind it was the mentality was they thought the same thing was happening to their women when the Germans were coming through. But you know what? The thing that actually happened for most of their women. No. They didn't They actually took them and just made them servants back at home. In Germany.
They really did nothing heinous like that. Like...
Yeah, exactly. Compared to the Russians. As I said, it's like, but who's to say? Like a lot of sides during war, there's a lot of greyness.
Yeah, Top Gun 2. I'm keen to see that though.
Oh yeah, Top Gun 2. Yeah. The trail just dropped.
I just don't get why they got an ex-KGB to be president. That's fucking stupid.
No, well, that's the thing. They don't really exactly vote, do they? Properly.
I mean, they did, but he was prime minister, and then he was president straight up. Like he was prime minister for a few months, and then president. Like,
yeah, but you gotta
voting.
Like, as I'm trying to explain, you gotta understand Russia, and Russia in the sense that.
Well, they are democratic.
Yeah, exactly. You got the nail on the head right there. He just murdered, or at least intimidated, everyone else that was running.
Yeah.
Because he was ex-KGB.
He got people killed. The opposition killed.
Yeah. You know, the most favorite tool of assassination from Russians is poison. And I don't mean like
it's untraceable sometimes. Like you just can't tell.
No. You know what the most common poison used by Russians?
What's that?
It's not. It's using like plutonium.
Ew.
So
Jesus Christ, that's fucking nasty.
Yeah.
That's like a horrible death. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, but also they're also known to use like toxic, nerve agents as well. Like if you got it right there as well.
Novichok. Yeah, he killed everyone he's gone up against just so he could keep being president and prime minister and shit.
No, he was talking about the nerve agent.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a nerve agent that was used by Russians. That was also a famous way of Russians assassination.
It's because their fucking what is it? Their government is fucked up. They can serve as many terms as they want. He can be president still for another fucking 20 years if he's still alive. Like, it's fucked. Like here, you can only serve what, 2? Isn't it like 2 terms as prime minister? America, you're going to do like 2?
Yeah.
Like do you 10 years or so, whatever it is, 8 years.
Yeah.
We have rules. America has rules. Russia doesn't. You can be prime minister, you can be president for as long as you want. As long as you keep getting in, of course. But if there's no competition, of course you're in. So, yeah, unlimited, exactly.
Yeah,
Plutonium.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was plutonium-210 that was used on that
No, I
Russian
mean,
spy in the UK.
like, Putin he done nothing wrong recently, but he's played the rules to he can do as long as he wants.
He's been, you know about the Super Bowl story?
All he can do is be prime minister,
Super Bowl
then
story.
president, prime minister, then president.
Yeah, so like there was one of the guys from the Super Bowl. He went to Russia to
Yeah, 8 years max, same as here, right? Like it's only
Yeah.
you can do 2.
Yeah, 8 years max in America.
Yeah.
You can only do
In
2
Russia, it's
terms.
unlimited.
Yeah. Well, that's a
It's
lot of
fucked up.
countries. But yeah, the Super Bowl ring story. So it was one of these guys. I forgot who it was, but he had his Super Bowl ring on when he went to go visit Putin. And Putin's like saw the Super Bowl ring and went, "Oh, that's really nice. Oh, can I have a look at it?" Guy takes it off and gives it to Putin, and Putin never gave it back.
Oh,
Yeah. And they're like, "Can you
what
go?
a dick!"
Where's my ring?" And he's like, just walks off. And apparently, it's in the Kremlin. It's like in a case, like just be like, Putin thought it was a gift. He assumed it was a gift, but he literally just went, "It's mine now." He just went, "Oh, can I have a look?" And just, yep.
He's
mine.
a shady cunt.
Yeah. Was that Steven Seagal? Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal is actually living in Russia now too.
Yeah.
Why?
Been there for a while,
Because
isn't
he's been there for a while. Because he's buddies with Putin.
I don't
Putin
think he
loves
would be
Steven
now.
Seagal.
I
No,
think he would be now.
him and Steven Seagal like buddies. Yeah,
Like even now,
who knows? Probably
no
still
one
now.
likes Putin now. Not even their own fucking oligarchs like him. Like no one.
Yeah.
I mean,
probably.
he fucked them over majorly,
Yeah.
but like that's all like, kill him.
But also was that Putin's family, like his unofficial daughter,
He's kidnapped by
was
him.
also no, she was getting shit on Twitter.
On Instagram, Twitter, everything.
Yeah, because she was she's a famous what was it? I forgot it.
Well, I don't get. She makes no rules.
Well, she shouldn't
She
be
can't
dragged
tell him
in.
to stop. I mean, she can, but will he listen?
Oh, exactly.
No.
But at the same time, she shouldn't be dragged into it.
She should have deleted those profiles ASAP.
I would have.
Afterwards,
I would have just put it on silent.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you,
it? That's one of those things.
the whole thing's fucked.
Yeah.
Like, also during the pandemic and everything, he wants to do this now, like because no one will do anything back.
Well,
Because he knows no one will touch him unless he hits another country, and then war's on. But then he hits Saudi Arabia. He bombed that. No one did nothing.
Yeah. Well, that was complicated situation as well. All of it's geopolitical, fucking complicated
I mean,
shit.
we got nothing to do with it because it's all up to the fucking north and the west.
But
yeah.
well, yeah, we've got nothing to do with it so far, as long as our politicians don't start jumping on board for the sake of it.
I mean, we got troops over there, but they're like they're volunteers.
Or the fact that because of our alliances, we get dragged into it that way.
Because we're alliance with the UK and pretty much Europe and the West.
Yeah.
So if the West get involved, we get involved.
Yeah. It's always one of those, oh, okay, guess we have to kind of thing.
Which means we lose soldiers because of some fuck up the West have done.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of like, like if you go drinking out with your mates, and there's always that.
Fight.
Yeah. It's one of those mates who always seems to get themselves into a fight, and you're like, oh, for fuck's sakes, I got to join in now.
Does anything, we go exactly.
America's the drunk friend that just doesn't know when to shut the fuck up.
Back to hopefully not killing each other.
Yeah.
Unless China take Taiwan, and then that's going to be just as bad as this.
Well, if China takes Taiwan, it's going to be very
straight up.
Well, yeah, we know that, but it's going to be very complicated for us because of the so many ties
Because
we've got with
we're
China.
helping Taiwan. Like,
Yeah, but we're also helping China.
yeah,
Here's
I
the
know. Like, we're
that's the
gonna
problem.
decide what where to stay
Yeah.
out of it, I guess, until something
Well,
happens.
considering like literally China technically owns a port in Australia, and
Melbourne,
China
is it?
does what?
Is it
Oh, it's
Melbourne? Or is
up.
it
No,
Queensland?
Northern Territory.
Oh, the NT. Oh, yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. I think it's
Gulf
Northern
War
Territory.
3, right?
Yeah.
I
So
mean, everyone's too afraid to war because war's not as easy as it once was. That's why Putin is losing, because he thinks, oh yeah, it's gonna be a walk in the park. No, it isn't. This is
well, the Ukrainians are
2022.
being supplied with a lot of weapons that are perfect for countering Russian
I mean,
hardware.
the Russian army is nothing that everyone thought it was.
Well,
Russian army
yeah.
is weak as piss.
It also depends also on the tactics that they're using. So,
Which is bad because they don't want to be there.
oh yeah, yeah, it's
Like, they don't want to do it. They're crying on the phone to their mums, like, bring home and shit. Like, they don't want to be there.
yeah, yeah. But that's because they're not using veteran soldiers. The ones that are doing a lot
Some
of
are.
damage,
Like, some
yeah,
are.
some
They're
are.
not just all kids.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But oh yeah, Darwin, yeah, Mule, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that? But think of it this way, like a lot of soldiers are veterans on the Ukraine side as well, and they're not bringing their veterans
Yeah, but
in to
a lot of their
Ukraine from the
soldiers are
Russian
just
side.
civilians and ex-MF
Yeah, that the
UFC fighters and all that, just taking up guns. Like,
oh yeah, Russian Air Force got obliterated first 4 days. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like the
they're
ones
also
that
getting
are
help
doing,
from us, the US. Like, the Ukraine are getting a lot
yeah,
of help,
yeah, yeah.
a lot
Russia
of
side,
weapons,
they've got
ammo.
they've got the Chechens, which are was that pretty well equipped soldiers that are also experienced, and they're
But
pretty
also,
brutal
this should have
soldiers.
been. They've been talking about that war for how long? They should have been prepared beforehand. They should have
What,
had all this
Ukraine
stuff
or
before we. Yeah, like, they've been talking about this war for ages, man. Like, years. 2014.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And America did warn about like a couple weeks beforehand as
Yeah,
well.
Biden said the thing like, "Hey, wait, Putin won't attack." All of a sudden, boom, he
Yeah,
did.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
But you
Biden's
know,
just. He should have been like, if they do anything, get him.
well, at the moment, there's Belarusian troops amassing on the Poland border. Like I said that before. And if Belarus
If
is a
Poland get
pup,
attacked, the whole NATO is on them.
yeah, 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 and Belarus is a puppet state owned by Russia.
I don't think they're really going to be them there any longer.
Well, a lot of
Like,
Belarusians are against the war in Ukraine in the first
yeah,
place. But the fact that, as I said, they're a puppet
a lot
state.
won't fight with them.
Yeah, yeah. So it's very complicated situation.
That's one thing.
And
Putin,
because
if NATO get involved, Putin's gone.
yeah. Well, I like to think of war these days as very, very different compared to, like, let's say if a world war happens now compared to what happened back in
Nothing
World
will
War
be as
II.
big as it was then, like, at all.
Well, the reason why it's different is because back in World War II, a lot of people believed what they read in newspapers and what their leaders said and said, "All right, this is it." Now
Now it's
we
on
have
social media.
yeah, exactly, because we've got social media. People, a lot of thrown straight into it. They're literally seeing it on their screens at home. Like I can see videos of like there was those cars driving through the landmines.
That's
If you
fucked
saw
up.
that one, that's messed up. Like not
I've seen
exploding,
these Russian
but
soldiers
like
fire
driving
on a
right over 'em.
civilian car just because they were getting out of Ukraine. I was like, you're meant to let them through because they're just civilians. Like,
Yeah,
you want to get
yeah.
out,
There's
but
stuff
you
like
fired
that.
them and killed like 3 of them.
So the point I'm trying to make is where World War II nations were all one kind of thing. Like the whole nation had this one goal. They all worked as one.
Yeah,
Where
first social
now,
media war, exactly.
yeah, no social media. But now because there's social media, there's so many voices in a conflict. Everyone's an individual, and because you've got so many, unless that all the individuals are thinking the same thing, and it's not
It
like
just
a
sucks.
movement's not going to happen.
It just sucks that Russian can't speak out on social media because it's all blocked there.
Well, that's the problem also by blocking them all out of social media.
Well, all the ones
We
that
know
have
nothing
been
about there
speaking
now
out, a lot
because
of
we
Russians that
can't
have been
get in
speaking out
there.
have been propaganded. Like they're reading scripted
Yeah.
material.
Did you see the
Yeah.
like 70-year-old lady who's like against the war? She got handcuffed and taken away. Like she's fucking 70, little old lady.
Mm.
Or because she's speaking against the war, it's like the fucking enforcement there should be against this as well.
Yep.
Fucking Putin's payroll, I guess.
Uh,
Fuck him, shoot him. Fuck, just do something. Don't
Pretty much.
take away the elderly, man. Jesus
So,
Christ.
I don't know. We've been going for a bit. How long do we want to wrap this up soon, or do we want to?
it's
Oh, fucking
3.5
hours.
hours.
Yeah, we've gone for a while.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was gonna say,
I mean,
do we want to?
what else do we have?
I finished all my stuff up ages ago.
Oh,
You started talking about the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
Russian thing. You've got segues talking about that.
We
I mean,
started,
we'll get out
yeah.
of that because we don't want to start anything.
Yeah.
But
First-
Des, I sent
Oh,
you the.
you're
message
right. It is social media war. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
I
It's
sent you a
kind of,
message as the $225 Halo shoes.
Yeah,
What?
should have been
Is that
117.
because of the show?
Yeah.
Is that real or
no, they're real.
They're
They're
real
real.
boots. There's only
Okay.
117 pairs like being made.
why not 343?
No. Don't go there. They already fucked up the TV series.
Yeah, because the real Bungie is still Bungie.
They should have sold 343 pairs for
No one
$117.
said, no one believed me. The real Bungie is still fucking Bungie.
But
I
yeah,
wanna
the
start
shoes.
off-
Yeah, the shoes are legit, and the
Yeah.
way they're working it out is they're not going to go in, jump in, just sell them until they're all out. Well, they are technically, but
In
there's going to
waves?
be there's a raffle. So
Yeah, but
everyone
that's-
can sign up to it. If you randomly win, then that means you have that ability
so
to
it's
buy.
handpicked.
Yeah. It's a raffle. Like as in, if you sign up to buy the shoe, doesn't mean you're going to get it, and
No
it'll be
offense.
randomly
That's how
drawn.
PS5 and Series X should be to stop scalpers. Should be a fucking raffle.
Yeah,
Just
I
saying.
do agree with that. Yeah, I know.
Because it's one
You
per
put, you
thing.
put your name in and people handpick it until everyone's sold.
Yeah, I'd say more of a digital raffle, but I know what you mean.
That's
But
what I
yeah,
mean, like, if you put a ticket in, like just say, like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
ticket,
yeah.
they handpick it, and then you get a fucking console. Not
Yeah.
oh look, Scalper just bought
You
200
should
of
have
them.
said you should be a verified account as well. Be verified
Yeah.
friggin'
Like a Twitter,
game
Instagram,
member.
like anything verified. Not Facebook. You can have multiple things there. But still, like raffle mubber.
sorry, I
Raffle
had to say that.
mubber.
But
Wookiee.
go back. Yeah,
You
yeah.
stream Tarkov
Tarkov.
and other
What?
things, right? You stream Tarkov and other things.
Yeah. Well, I haven't streamed in a while, but yeah. I used to play stream Tarkov.
Follows, bro.
And what, you're playing Tarkov now?
I actually want to.
I don't know.
No. Was that remember I actually gifted both of yous Project Zomboid.
Yeah.
You haven't been back on there since, man.
I
Jeez.
know. I haven't been on. I've been
I had
meaning
the whole
to.
control set. I'm like,
I've got some reviews I'm gonna do this weekend. 2 games I'm playing, so I need to jump on board.
We did play. And
Uh,
then it's like you went MIA.
Yeah, I know. I've been.
Oh, he's
Oh.
got on my end.
Who?
Wookie, yeah, he's got to wave his hands.
He's fine here.
I'm waving my hands.
There you go, it's starting to clear up a bit.
Alright, yeah, it's worked up. So yeah, I'll jump back on. It's just this weekend I can't because I'm kind of I've got 2 games I got to review. Was that? Yeah, I
Tiny
think there's
Tina?
no embargoes
I
on
don't
them. I'm playing the new Postal game.
Wait,
Um,
4?
Yes, it's been.
I played that. That is fun.
Yeah,
man.
they had the alpha. Now I think it's fully released now.
I played the. It's out.
Yeah. Oh well, it's out for me. So,
Okay, I've
I'll
a thing to
say that.
about that. Wookiee,
yeah.
it's a fucking hard game.
Yeah, I know.
I got my ass kicked.
It's
That's what I'm
it's a
saying. I
fun
got my
game.
ass
It's a
kicked.
fun game. Reminds me,
It is.
I feel like watching the U-Bowl movie again because of it. Because the U-Bowl movie was yeah,
King
Postal, that
Kong.
one. Yeah, that was a classic movie.
Don't ask me why it's sitting right next to me. Don't ask me.
Yeah, because
yeah.
I went through the houses with a thing, and the lady's like, ah! And I
And start peeing on people, and then
yeah, I
shove the
peed on
shotgun
some of
up the cat's ass and use it as a
them dogs.
silencer.
The
No, you
dogs?
can have no cats. It was cats. You shove the shotgun up the cat's ass.
No,
Yeah.
in Postal 4, I went outside and there's dogs and shit. I'm like, oh god.
Oh, yeah, you might have that.
Back in the
Yeah,
alpha, yeah, I
yeah,
played that. That was so good.
yeah.
And
So
like
yeah,
fighting.
I've got to review that and also another game, Dead Man's Diary or something.
Also,
Something like
that
that. It's
Wild
one of those
West, Weird West is
Weird
fucking
West.
horseshit apparently.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't played that one. Yeah.
Nothing what it said it was.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Apparently it's
Been
a
meaning to read that
top-down
review.
like RPG thing.
Ah, yeah. Well,
But
yeah.
wasn't the trailers like third or first person? Like I don't know what the
It
hell's
did
going on there.
insinuate that. Yeah, I remember now.
I'm like, I've seen it, and then I seen reviews, and I'm like,
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like Borderlands.
yeah, that's what it looked like.
Yeah,
from
like
previews, and then it's like,
yeah.
that's top-down isometric fucking RPG with has no meaning. I'm like, because I watched Skill Up's review, and he did not recommend it.
Yeah. Well,
I believe him.
actually, talk about games or Borderlands. Two biggest
Funny thing,
games at the moment, like that, and there's a link between them to some extent. You could say was it two biggest games is Tiny Tina's Wonderland
Yeah.
and Elden Rings.
How are they connected though?
Okay. They're two
intrigued.
massively successful games out at the moment that don't have microtransactions in them. That make you spend like $50
Horizon.
on a skin. Well, yeah. But I'm just saying those two games, you know, fun. Like everyone wants to play them. They're kind of like, you know, really popular at the moment.
GT7.
Hey, I'm just saying, fucking microtransactions have been a fucking, you know, cancer in the gaming industry
I don't get
for some time.
Did you see what Elden Ring did? 12 million copies in just over 2 weeks. That's
Yeah.
a million a day nearly. Like
Yeah,
no microtransactions.
no microtransactions. Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
Tiny
exactly.
I don't think it sold that well, but Tiny Tina, it's a fucking wicked game.
Yeah, exactly. No microtransactions as well.
I'm gonna say that because that sold well. No microtransactions.
Yeah, and it's showing that now, like, you know, the cancer in the gaming industry may have been the microtransactions.
That and loot boxes.
The same,
That's where it
technically
started.
the same,
Yeah, same thing.
same thing,
But
but
like, and who was it? EA said that single player games are dead.
yeah, well,
Elden Ring.
EA is the king of microtransactions. That's the problem.
Yeah, look, they put microtransactions in fucking Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Like in the Crash.
I
Dragon
don't
racing or
mind a microtransaction here and there that do
Well, I mean,
something
you can
like.
never buy those. You had to earn them.
But yeah, if it's there, it's a
Rocket
choice.
League and Fortnite,
But-
like it's an option.
Yeah, it's an option.
Hey-
Exactly.
The GT7. Fuck you guys. That game is still good. The microtransactions are nowhere in sight. I said last week.
Yeah.
Fucking play it.
But just saying, most successful popular games at this moment
Or single
are
player.
games without single player or Tiny Tina's
really.
multiplayer.
I mean, yeah, but that's co-op, not like
And
multiplayer.
Elden Ring's technically multiplayer.
They co-op as well.
Mostly single
Yeah,
player
co-op.
because I mean,
Mostly single player.
it's mostly
But-
PvP.
But saying in the fact that no microtransactions, most
Yeah,
successful
you
games
don't
out there at
need
this
'em.
moment. You don't need them, and it's just microtransactions are a bit of a cancer in the gaming industry.
They are.
Like-
Like, have been
like,
for
it's-
what 5 or 6 years or so. Like fuck.
Yeah.
Actually, you
Like,
can blame
if
you can blame Bethesda for that. 'Cause they
Well,
had the first
yeah.
ever microtransactions in fucking Oblivion for a horse.
yeah, but modding community came in with that one and said, "Stick it up your ass, we could get it for free."
Yeah, but also
free is the
they
best.
had the first paid thing, like was a fucking horse.
Yeah. I
So
know.
blame Bethesda for that, not everyone else.
Yeah. Well, the Bethesda is good and bad. I'm not gonna
Mostly bad
give.
now. Remember Starfield? That comes out soon, but no gameplay.
Yeah, I always get wary of games that don't have gameplay at all. And there's no E3 to show it off.
Oh no, fuck. Are they
Yeah.
gonna like maybe
I
tell
I would say
Games Fest?
I'd say Game Awards. They'll
That's
show it off at
after
Game
that though,
Awards.
because it comes out in November.
Oh shit.
No,
Oh
Summer Games
oh
Fest.
PAX this year.
They won't
PAX
show that
Melbourne.
there.
They
won't
will show it at
fucking
PAX
Starfield.
Melbourne
No,
because
I don't.
no. Give me the okay.
Like
Listen,
actual
the thing that
gameplay.
not well, you might be able to. I might be able to see gameplay.
If it's not okay, anything pre-rendered does not count.
No. But listen here. I'm just saying. Just let me finish. Don't interrupt.
Yeah.
Bethesda every year at PAX always has a themed event, themed thing happening. And they like to show. They like to really show off their new IPs,
You
or at
reckon
least
a Starfield one though?
it might. I would say it's going to be a Starfield event
October,
happening
makes
at
sense,
PAX.
actually.
It does make sense. It is a perfect time.
Because then the next
And
month that comes out.
exactly, and not just because last time at PAX, Bethesda did the Bethesda Lane. They had the new Doom coming out. They had a Doom themed party. They had the a giant Doom
Doom's been
man,
out for 2
Doom
years,
guy
though.
ttue.
I
Well,
just
you know,
realised
it was
2020 came
it
out.
was the latest Doom, and
Yeah.
then before that, when
It was
Fallout
PAX
76
2019.
came out, yeah, when Fallout 76 happened, they had a Fallout themed party.
We
They were
don't
giving
speak
away
about that.
Fallout merch. They were promoting Fallout hardcore that year. I would say at PAX this year, at PAX Melbourne, they're
Yeah,
going
but
to start hardcore showing off Starfield shit, and
You
I
reckon
would
there'll
not
be
be
like a space
surprised.
theme thing?
Oh yeah, 100%. And I would not be surprised if they start flinging off some gameplay that they'll show there, and it'll probably be either exclusive at that event.
I'm actually thinking it's more Elder Scrolls. That's what I'm thinking.
Well,
Yeah,
they
the
had
Elder
an
Scrolls
Elder
stuff,
Scrolls themed restaurant there. Actually, that reminds me when
I
they
reckon
had
there's gonna be gameplay for Elder Scrolls 6.
Oh god, no,
Before
no.
Starfield.
That's
no,
still.
no.
They haven't even got anything for Elder Scrolls 6 yet. They haven't
They
got
already had
nothing.
the
not
teaser.
yet.
got
They might
nothing.
have a
That's
teaser.
all they've
They might have
got.
more of a teaser.
There's still work.
reckon
The
there'll be
game's still
stuff
like
showing
3-4
Elder
years
Scrolls.
away.
Yeah.
Like they're still years away
Yeah.
for Elder
Elder
Scrolls
Scrolls
6.
2023 easily.
No, it's not.
I reckon.
Look,
They
that's
delayed
fair.
it. They said it was like 2025 or something like that. 2026.
That's too long.
And they announced it like how long ago? It's like 10
Skyrim's
years.
like 10 years old. Like, fuck me.
Yeah, they announced it ages ago.
Yeah.
I mean,
But-
Bethesda are good, but
I like Bethesda still because
I mean, I like Bethesda, but Todd
This-
Howard has. Todd Howard is mainly the downfall of Bethesda.
It's not like he's literally there going, let's do all this stuff.
No,
Because
he did. Remember Fallout 76?
Oh,
we've
yeah,
done this
yeah.
whole new engine. We've done everything
Yeah.
new. It came
Yeah,
out.
but
Oh.
I like to think of it also not just that he's like was the head of Apple. Remember that guy?
I don't know
like-
who that is.
The guy that wore the turtleneck and the glasses, the head of Apple that
I
died
have
years
no
ago.
idea.
I forgot his name, but he was just like a shadowhead. He took a lot of the blame because literally he was the guy at the head front. He didn't actually do
Fallout
anything.
76 thing?
No, I'm just saying he's
Oh.
kind of like the guy
I'm not
that
gonna
doesn't
say.
really do anything. Steve Jobs,
but-
yes, thank you, Mule.
So
Steve
you
Jobs.
put him. You
He-
put Todd
he's
Howard
like-
as Steve Jobs.
Todd Howard is like the Steve Jobs but for Bethesda, alright? He's the
Bethesda's-
guy
he's
that doesn't
Bethesda's
actually.
director.
Yeah, but so was Steve Jobs, the head of fucking Apple.
Yeah,
like
he just
he's
sat there and went ha ha ha.
Yeah, I was.
When Todd Howard he actually makes the Bethesda made games. He's director of the games.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think he's
He
just
directed
there to
Fallout
just
76.
fucking
Director,
point
he just
shit.
sits there.
Yeah,
directed.
He doesn't have to
went,
do
"Do
much.
this,
He's
do
basically just
this,
a
do
manager.
this."
He's just the manager.
Yeah, he's manager. I
he
like
told
to think.
people to do this, do that. Do that.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean exactly everything's going to be like through him. Yeah, Steve Jobs designed Apple
They
products.
listened to Todd Howard.
Yeah, they listened to Steve Jobs as well.
Yeah,
He
but
was the one that
tells them what to
designed.
do.
Steve Jobs did the exact same thing, and I'm
Yeah,
just
but
saying that
Apple's
there's
more
pretty much.
successful than Bethesda.
I'm not going to say that. I'm just like this is yeah. I like Bethesda, all right,
Man,
because
they are good. They just
they are
need
good.
Are we gonna keep
They've
going
made
on?
Skyrim.
Are we gonna keep going on?
No. We'll move
Skyrim
on.
shit.
Do you want to move on?
Skyrim
Yeah.
is a masterpiece,
Do we
along
want to
with
move
all
on?
the other
We're
Elder
getting,
Scrolls
we're getting too
IP.
far in. This is getting too.
Also,
But, yeah.
I found out something else. You know the show Maury? Where it's
Not-
like, you're not the father.
Yeah.
Murray,
He's
yeah.
he's
That's
finishing
ending,
up.
man. Like this year.
Murray.
Yeah. He's
After 31 years.
Shit.
yeah.
That show's been 31 years. How crazy.
Yeah. I heard that like a few weeks ago. He was like retiring, just like that's it. No, we just need someone else to come along now to say you're
don't
the
keep it
daddy.
going. Don't
No.
keep it
I
going.
meant like another TV series.
Oh, yeah.
That just to
Kind of
kind
like
of pick up slack, you know.
Get someone else to just come in and be like, ha!
Yeah. Kind of like you're the daddy. No. Actually, it'd be better. Someone will just do it streaming on Twitch now. There'll be a Twitch team.
fuck.
There will be a Twitch
Oh.
streamer, and
Could you
they'll
imagine?
pick up from Maury, and they'll have like a stage set up, and I'll be like streaming it on Twitch. It's going to be like,
It'd be
"You're
like
the
Jerry
baby's
Springer
mama."
in the 20...
Yeah, it would be like the Jerry Springer on Twitch, like
Oh,
Twitch Jerry
that'd be pretty
Springer.
cool. You get the fucking
Yeah,
bodyguard to
yeah.
come out.
Yeah, they could totally do it on Twitch
We
because
could
it's
do that.
And the great thing is it's live as well. That's the awesome part. Because
Yeah,
that means
but
people
remember,
can actually.
Twitch is not always live.
Well, yeah, it's not always live, you know. But I'm just saying,
Oh.
like, if they had like a Jerry Springer-ish Maury thing on Twitch, that would fucking get some entertainment. Like a
I
lot
just
of
think
people would
it's
tune
Funny
in.
that they had to have a TV show. You're not the father. They could have just said that behind closed doors.
Yeah, but remember, money. Just you know,
I mean,
it's
drama.
It's fun. It's drama. It's fun to see the freaks out of the circus. You know.
Yeah, but the thing is, they're paid to do that.
Yeah. Also, well, you know, who knows? They
Like,
could all be
there's
actors.
No doubt
in the
they've
first
already been
place.
pre-planned. It's like, oh yeah, blah
Yeah.
blah blah. That's why there's no like real court stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So we don't
Like-
know what's what.
But I'll move on from that. But also, you know how successful Batman was? The new Batman movie.
Still haven't seen it yet. I've been meaning
No,
to.
but you know how much it made and stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I got dethroned by the Lost City.
The Lost City. Oh,
The
oh
Lost
really?
City with Channing Tatum and Sandra Bullock. I think it was Sandra.
Oh, yeah.
That made more than Batman.
That's hilarious.
I'm like, I mean, I want to see that. That looks pretty damn good.
Yeah, the funny thing is, I think I know why. Is also because
Channing
I was
Tatum.
letting, because I was like, I saw a few bands today, and it just goes to show if a festival is coming back on, like if there's a festival on, it just goes to show that the world is slowly coming back to see.
Which is a good thing.
Which is a good thing. You know, festivals are coming back. You know, conventions are coming back. You know, there's actually finally going to be another PAX Melbourne or PAX in general.
Yeah.
There's fucking
Because you have to live
people
with
come
COVID.
back to cinemas. Yeah, you gotta like
It's
everyone's
just
been.
another flu. Like every year, you get a booster shot.
Well,
like
yeah,
a flu
it's
shot.
just like a flu now. Yeah, everyone's
That's
pretty much
all it
like
was.
99% of everyone's vaccinated. So
Mm.
it's you know, it's like that now. It's good.
Also,
It's-
without that, the people who like musicians, entertainers, they had no job
Yeah,
because all
exactly.
they know how to do is that. They've done it for the last freaking decades.
Yeah,
It's like they need to tour. They need to do this. They need to do that. Otherwise, they're just doing nothing.
Yeah, I know. Was that a friend of mine?
But bands, I'm keen to see a
studied
band
sound
now. Like, I
engineer.
want to see a band.
Yeah, I saw a few today. It was fucking good.
I'm
Fucking
stuck
awesome.
at home for the last 2 years. It's like,
Yeah, it was good. Like I got a ticket today, and it was like randomly like, hey, look, you want to go to a festival? I'm like, yes, no, yes. And then I
was
was
that the
like,
Spider-Bait one and that? Yeah.
yeah. Seeing Spider-Bait and a whole bunch of
Being
metal.
Spider-Bait
and
would have been
punk
probably the
song-
highlight
punk
of
bands.
that whole thing. Like,
Yeah,
they
it
would
would
have
have.
played Black Betty. I bet.
Well, I've seen Spider-Bait play before, so it's kind
really?
of like,
No.
yeah, I'm a veteran of festivals.
Oh, yeah, Foo Fighters. That
Yeah,
sucks.
Foo Fighters. Yeah, that does suck. It's rest in peace.
I mean, I hope they find a replacement rather sooner than later, just so they continue their tour. But like,
Yeah.
man, that's
Well,
huge.
I don't
normally
think they
bands
will.
have a filler.
They've
Normally
already got a
bands.
backup, but like, just
Yeah,
in case
yeah,
it's
yeah.
sick and
They'll have to get another backup and just But
get
after
the backup to
after
play.
some, yeah, well, yeah, after something like that, I wouldn't continue on touring for a while.
I mean,
would
they just
wait
delayed
till-
the tour by a bit. Like, they'd taken their time, of course.
Yeah, yeah, you'd have to take time off before anything, and it's
That's
just would have
fuck,
been.
though. Like, he was just doing a show like days before that. Like, fuck
Yeah.
me. Look, I don't mean addiction's a real thing.
Well,
Apparently
so
it's a
they
drug
actually.
overdose, and that sucks.
Oh, really? Did they
Yeah.
confirm the death? Yeah.
Yeah,
Apparently
the
that's
drug
what it was.
overdose. Like, he
Oh,
OD'd,
okay.
like,
No, that seems a bit
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
they cancelled the rest of the tour. Yeah, they kind of delayed. Like, they don't really cancel; they just postpone until later.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what Metallica have done for.
Reschedule.
Fuck, they're doing their Australian tour eventually.
Well, yeah, for me, like, there was this one tour, like, one event I wanted to go to, and they rescheduled twice, which was the Star Wars Empire Strips Back, the burlesque show.
It strips back.
Yeah, it was awesome. Like, I was like a huge Star Wars fan. So, yeah, went there, and it was fantastic. It was
You
awesome.
booked
Like,
him 3 years ago. Damn, 3 years.
ooh, damn.
Oh, because COVID. That's why.
Yeah. So was that saw them Empire Strips Back, which was awesome. Like seeing a Wookiee up on stage dancing with Han Solo, and Han Solo was like, "Take it off his clothes."
Was it literally
And then
ripping the hair off?
something like that. They had a sexy Luke
Literally
Skywalker,
shaving
which
Wookiee.
was they had the female
Metallica.
female.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Metallica. Yeah, Metallica's awesome live.
I
I've seen
had
them a few
tickets.
times.
They cancelled, and they haven't been back since.
Yeah, I've seen them a few times. They're fantastic.
I'm thinking going to the US and seeing because it's fucking cheap as shit right now.
Yeah. Well,
Go to the
fuel
US
prices.
for a couple $100 and back.
Yeah. Oh,
Why
damn.
not?
Yeah. Was that Metallica's awesome live. But yeah, I saw like they had a sexy
They're even
Scarlet
better now that
Walker.
he went to rehab. Like he's back to like.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what people don't get. Like they're under pressure to perform, make albums, do tours. Of course, there's drugs involved and alcohol because they got to keep on top of it.
Yeah.
Of course, addiction, as many musicians have gone. Unfortunately. Yeah. I booked a few weeks or months before he went to rehab. Like I booked the year before. It came to the thing. It's like rehab. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh
I know how
damn.
you feel, Mules. I mean, I did get a refund, but not the flight because you can't refund flights.
Did you ever go to any of the Soundwaves?
I wanted
Soundwave
to.
festivals?
I wanted
Ah, you missed out. I went to pretty much every single
Was that
Soundwave.
2004? The last one?
13.
13. Was Metallica there for that?
Sorry, 2016
Oh,
was
16.
the very last one. Sorry, because there was the guy that was running it had some controversy, and he ended up not paying everyone. I'll put it that way.
I heard about that. That's fucked up, man. Like, why would he should lose his job for that?
No, well, he ran the event. Sorry,
Yeah, but he should lose his job after that.
Oh no, he owned it. He just owed a lot of people money.
That's why I
did
can't.
he pay it back though? Eventually.
Oh yeah, most likely he would have paid back the top billers, top billing bands,
But not everyone.
and then most likely not everyone.
Wow.
He still owed millions of dollars.
It was really
after
cheap
that.
because it was really cheap for what they
Yeah,
had.
yeah.
I think
He
that's-
should have upped the prices. Like there was one year there was like a 2-day event, which was 2 days for Soundwave, which is good. I went to the last one as well, which was like at 2016. So Disturbed played, Bring Me Horizon, Prodigy, Deftones, NoFX, Bullet for My Valentine, Public Enemy, Refuse, Killswitch Engaged,
Ooh.
Hatebreed, Soulfly,
Soulfly.
Dead Let
Fucking.
uh,
oof.
Dead Letter Circus, El Nino, Nothing But Thieves, Friends or Rom,
I'm gonna save all of them.
Walls of
Fuck.
Jericho, Moose Blood, Terror Universal, and then because I did every other year before that as well, there was the
That's how you
two.
find new bands. Like you go to an event, you
Oh
find new
yeah,
artists you
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
really.
There was like two bands today. I was like, oh, these are awesome. Can't remember their names
Yeah.
now, but I'll Google them. I know
Really,
exactly
sometimes
if I
their
hear
live
them.
stuff better than their albums.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Oh
there's
yeah,
a way
100%. Yeah, yeah. What
because
else? There
live is
was
real. The albums are just like heavily processed. Like, almost like some albums I'm like, yeah, but live is like
yeah.
they're pretty damn good.
You would have loved the 2015 lineup, which was the 2-day one.
Yeah.
We got accommodation like just down the road from the convention, from the
Who was
show.
there for that?
Faith No More,
Fuck,
Sound
man.
Soundgarden, Incubus, Lamb of God,
Oh, come
Ministry,
on, get some Randy Bluth, me.
Newfound Glory, Fear Factory, Steel Panther.
Still come on.
Oh, you're gonna love this one, Dragon Force. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, come
the
on, man.
Guitar Hero, One OK Rock, Hollywood Undead, Atreyu, Devil Wears
I've
Prada.
heard they're good.
Yeah, yeah. Devil Wears Prada, Aquabats, Area 7, Godflesh.
I
Was
don't know
that?
these ones.
Yeah, yeah. These are I'll go
Like,
to the
they
other
seem
one.
like little indie bands who are just there just to fill space.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But
Or
also
just
they have
like
their own
bands
fan,
from
really.
another. Well, that was just day one. Day two, Slipknot, Smashing Pumpkins.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, Slipknot, Smashing Pumpkins. Slash, featuring
Come on.
Miles.
Was that Slash and the Conspirators?
Yes.
With Miles Kennedy.
Yes. I've seen that. It's seen them as well.
Miles Kennedy, one of the best vocalists ever.
It was awesome. Marilyn Manson.
Oh, I'm not a big fan.
Wait. You'll hear you'll hate or love the rest. Fallout Boy.
And
Judas Priest.
Yee.
Millencolin. Millencolin.
Never heard of him.
What? You've never heard of
I've
Millencolin?
never heard it.
Oh my
Phil
God.
Collins. Oh, they said Melancholy.
That's why I like.
No.
That's why I like the 2014.
Millencolin. Millencolin. Oh my God. They were they're a Swedish band. Millencolin. Swedish
Are they like a
band.
metal band?
Awesome. Yeah. Not metal, but more like, alternative rock. Metal.
So,
Like,
yeah, but still
just-
like some good old...
yeah, exactly. YouTube it.
Oh,
All Time Low, Godsmacked,
Godsmack.
Killer Be Killed,
Never heard of them.
Exodus, Tonight Alive,
Actors are good.
The Vandals,
Never heard of them.
Lagwagon,
Nope.
Papa Roach,
They're gonna be hit.
Mice,
Papa Roach, yeah.
of Mice and Men, Escape the Fate,
Escape the Fate's good.
Yeah, well,
Wonder
lot.
Years, Butcher Babies,
Never heard
Confession,
of them. Never.
Animals. Yeah, this is a small one.
Animals
That was.
Leaders?
Yeah.
I've heard of them but never listened to them.
So that was 2015. Let's go back to
What about the next
2014.
one? When's that coming? 2023, 24?
What?
Is it
Soundwave.
this year?
Soundwave's gone.
Oh,
Never coming
gone
back.
completely.
It's never coming back.
Is that
Never.
That douchebag?
Yeah. He ran it.
Oh.
He owned it.
I mean, we
He
still got
owned
other
Soundwave.
Australian festivals though.
No. Big Day Out. He literally bought Big Day Out for $1 off them because they said it was too expensive. So he bought the whole festival off them.
How's it too?
Big Day
If you
Out
get the
was.
right bands, you could make a fucking killing.
Oh
well, he was,
yeah.
but he wasn't
I
playing them. That was
saw-
the problem.
He just
Was
got
that-
greedy, I guess.
I saw.
Well, 2014 was
a
the year I
lot
went.
of.
Like I would pay now if I could see Godsmack, Slipknot, all that right now. I would pay anything.
It was
Okay,
well,
so-
2014 was good. That's what I like.
I started.
Slipknot and Metallica are doing tours now in the US, and I'm really tempted.
So I went to Big Day Out. It started in 1993, so that's way too young for me. But my
Yeah.
first one was it 2001? Was my first Big Day Out. That had Limp Bizkit, Oh wait,
Yeah,
yeah, Limp
like a
Bizkit.
PST. He's like, ugh.
Yeah. Rammstein, which is the first time I saw Rammstein. They were
They're pretty good
awesome.
live.
They are good live. Reason why is because they're all pyrotechnics as well. So
Yeah.
you had them like guitars with flamethrowers at the front, so like fucking spraying.
Apparently, like they do a lot of dirty shit live too.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I've heard masturbation on stage. I'm like,
No,
is that
I
real?
didn't see. I didn't see that one.
I've heard that in
Uh,
Germany though, like over there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Queens of the Stone Age was lit.
Uh,
They were good. I loved them. Uh,
they got some bangers.
yeah. There's a few names you'll probably
I know
hear.
Metallica was 2004. And Big Day Out.
Metallica, I saw them at Big Day Out, and then I saw them at their private thing
Probably way
afterwards.
better.
Yeah, way better. Same with Placebo.
But isn't Big Day Out like their time, like an hour or so, like an hour?
Yeah. You want
When
to
their
see
own
in
show
private
can be
because
3 hours.
yeah, like it's way longer, of course, and it's more intimate. What else? There was Placebo, Coldplay.
Give me that.
Like, so I
at the-
remember that. I remember that
Just
with
keep
bloody.
going.
I remember that with Soundwave having to run all over the place.
Yeah,
That was the big
Soundwave. Yeah, you got to run around everywhere for that one. Which year did you go?
2014.
2014. The lineup for that one was Green Day, Alice in Chains, A Day to Remember, Avenged Sevenfold. Yeah. Living End, Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie was lit.
Stone Temple Pilots.
Placebo,
AFI,
him.
Korn,
Yep, AFI, Corn. Corn was good.
Trivium.
Corn. Yeah, Trivium, Pennywise, Jimmy Eat World, Panic at the Disco, Eagles of Death Metal was awesome. What's that?
It was hard trying to get around everyone to see everyone.
Oh yeah. You had the really like lineup, but like as soon as the lineup came up, you were like calculating where you need to go and how long it would take you to get from stage to
Rob
stage.
Zombie ruined it a little bit because of the delay for his setup.
Yeah,
Half
but
an hour
still,
delay,
it
which
was
ruined it because I had time to go from there to go to another one. And
another
that
one.
ruined
Yeah.
everything because it was a half an hour throwout. And I was like, fuck, I couldn't get out of the crowd.
You can't help that. What else? There was Zebrahead, Testament, Black Veil Brides. A lot of
It's
these
just
bands
amazing
are
to
like.
think like how many big bands they managed to pull. Like, that
Oh
was the
yeah,
crazy
yeah,
part.
exactly. Yeah. So you went 2014. I went that year as well. 2013 had Metallica, Linkin Park, Blink 182.
BVB
That was
are a good band.
Perfect
make me
Circle, Offspring. Offspring was lit. Paramore, Slayer, Garbage,
Player's gone
Anthrax.
now. Like they don't know more live stuff. So.
Yeah, no, yeah. I saw him. Yeah, this is
We'll
2013
never
when
get
I
to
went
see
as
him
well.
again. Like that's crazy, man. Except for maybe albums. I think they're still doing albums, just not live.
Yeah.
else
What
lot?
else?
Is there anything else you got?
Cypress Hill. That was the fucking
Is that like a
lit
hip
one.
hop thing?
Yeah.
I've heard
Bullet
of
for
them,
My
I've never really
Valentine, Stone Sour.
They've been there a few times.
Yeah. Bring Me Horizon, Sum 41, Dragon Force,
They've
All
been there
Time
a few times.
Low. Billy Talent. Billy Talent was actually pretty good.
I thought
Amity
you were gonna say Billy
Affliction.
Idol then.
No. Vandals again. A lot of these bands actually came back again throughout the years, so it was good because when you were when you were like calculating your lineup that you want to go see, you're like, oh, I missed these guys, I get to see them again.
Trivium, they're always back. Like
Yeah.
they're always in the lineup nearly.
Yeah. There's what else? Gallows.
But you get new fans there. Like it's just full of like, people younger than us.
Yeah, exactly. What
Like
else?
Trivium, they catered for everyone.
This was a good year, 2012. System of a Down, Slipknot, Limp
But they're
Bizkit,
back though now.
Manson, Day to Remember, Bush, Machine Head, Lamb of God, Bad Religion.
A lot of them bands are not doing stuff now though. That's the thing.
No. That it was good to see them back in the day, and you'll never see them ever again. That's the thing.
Like,
Trivium.
I want to see like Machine Head and that because apparently they're good live.
Yeah. This is the year that I went as well. Machine Head, which was 2012. Lost Prophets, Trivium, In
See, Trivium
Flames.
every fucking where.
Yeah. Switchfoot, Angels and
Switchfoot.
Airwaves.
Wait. Switchfoot are an awesome band that you never heard of.
The Used, Cobra Starship, You Me at Six, Cold Chamber, Unearth, Unwritten Law, Raised Fist, Dillinger Escape Plan, Under Oath, Black Label Society,
They're
Save
pretty
the
good. I heard of a little guy called Zach Wild. Just a little man.
Nice. Steel Panther again.
Again.
Yeah, Zebrahead again. Like I said, but like 20. The good thing about 2012, if you ran around in 2012, like 2013, they came back like half of them again. Oh, this one was good. CKY.
Who's that?
Yeah, you don't know CKY.
I have no idea.
Think of the Jackass days. They're all the guys that used to hang out. Like, yeah, it's like the unofficial band for Jackass.
Right, Mules, we're doing 100 hours. We're going 100 hours stream.
100
To the
hours
moon.
for 100 episodes. Maybe.
To the
Hey,
moon.
this is 100 episodes, man. I mean,
It's 4 hours.
Um,
It's 4 hours.
what else?
No.
2010 had Faith No
I
More,
want to go to bed.
Jimmy Eat World, Jane's Addiction, Placebo, AFI, Paramore, Him,
I want to go
Alexis
to bed.
on Fire, Taking Back Sunday, Trivium, Eagles of Death Metal again, Get Up Kids, Enter Shakira, Shikari, what else? Sorry, Real Big Fish, Anthrax,
and
We're
damn,
supposed to
son.
end it half an hour ago.
Glass Joe, You Me at Six, Day to Remember, All Time Low, Escape the Fate,
Sure, and ended 2
yeah,
hours ago, but
Gallows, Architects, yeah, that was 2010, 2009, 9 Inch Nails, and Alice in Chains, Bloodhound
damn.
Gang was
Bloodhound
funny.
Gang.
Yeah,
Damn,
that
I
was
don't
good.
think no
Bloodhound
more,
good.
don't
Yeah, I
think.
know. So I mean, a lot of these bands, like, that's why I love these festivals, because I was so glad to go to them, because like a lot of these bands are never going to tour again.
I mean, Faith No More can come than they are at the moment.
Yeah. Lamb of God. Finch was a good band. Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. Which
I know one of their songs.
yeah. That's everyone knows only one
no
song.
more, no more.
Yeah, so they only have
No more.
one song.
No more.
Every Time I Die, Devil Driver, Funeral for a Friend, Less Than Jake, Newfound Glory, Hello Goodbye, Poison the Well, Goldfinger.
Goldfinger's pretty good. They did not on Red Balloons.
36 Crazy Fists, Save the Day, Under Oath, All That Remains.
12
I'll move on
hours
to-
later.
Yeah.
You could have ended the recording once we started talking about Russ.
Oh, I'm going to most probably edit that out. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. This is gonna be a long ass flame. So yeah. 2008.
All I need to do
Offspring,
is just get an
Incubus.
outro, and then I can just cut everything else out.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You can just cut it all.
I mean, do you want me
So
to say the outro before we continue, and then you can just cut that and keep the live going for a bit?
Yeah, exactly. We can do that.
yeah. City in Color, Alexis on Fire, Killer Switch Engage, Incubus, Offspring, Plain White Tees, Motion City Soundtrack. Like there's fuck tons of bands, man. I went to 2007, which was the very first one,
I want to go to bed.
to 2016. So 9 years of festivals in
Damn.
Soundwave.
You know, 9 years?
9 years. I went every single year, man. Like there was a lot of
Crazy.
local acts that played, but there was some big ones. Like the first one on 2007 was the smallest, and it had like
Would have had Trivium there though, right?
Yeah, they had Trivium. Like
They're just goers, man.
the first year they had Deftones, Plus 44, Unwritten Law, Thrice, MXPX, Suicidal Tendencies, Hatebreed, the Bronx, 18 Visions, Parkway Drive, Something for Numbers. Some bands like you just won't hear about ever again. I won't say ever again. I'm just saying
Crazy
like,
Fists and all that.
yeah. They had that one as
I
well.
remember listening to them back in the day, but then they just stopped.
Yeah.
They,
And
they just fell off the earth.
Yeah, and that's just Soundwave, and I went to all the big day outs as well, and that started 1993. I started 2001 going to big day out, and it finished up in 2014. So
It could come back though. That's the thing. Like, it could come
well,
back.
it's all owned by one guy now, and I would say he might have just sold it off pretty cheap
That's
to
what I mean.
someone.
It could come back.
But think of it that way,
Technically.
like I forgot the guy's name. Someone in the music industry will know it straight away.
That's still
So
$1 sponsorship, right? Come on, sponsorship.
yeah, sponsorship. Well, think of it this way: it's just a name.
Hey, we
Like
can make a
Soundwave's
festival.
just a name. Yeah, exactly. You can start your own festival as long as
We
you
should
get.
have contact. We can contact people and just say, "Here, get these bands
Yeah,
together."
you start off small and have your own festival, and then you
just think Trivium 2009.
Yeah.
They were like what 10 years in, maybe.
All you need is start a festival and have like
they were
five
like 4
big
years
names.
into their career.
Yeah. All you just need is 5 big names. Probably 4.
Or even less than that, really.
And
Like,
even
one big name.
Yeah, you can just start off a festival
Just
having
think,
one
if we
big
can get
name
like
and a
Metallica
whole
or
bunch
someone
of
just to
others.
headline, like we could.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. It's
So
then again, they probably wouldn't do anything small. I mean, they probably would. 'Cause
well,
they
Big
would
Day
sell
Out.
easy.
Like I said, Big Day Out. Like this is the lineup for Big Day Out the first year I went. Limp Bizkit, Ramstein, PJ Harvey, Placebo, Queens of the Stone Age,
Yeah,
Coldplay,
Queens of Stone Age, they're a big thing.
Frenzal
back then.
Rom, John Butler Trillo, Powderfinger.
Where
Like-
are they now?
Well, yeah, Sunk Lotto, you know, Go Betweens, and that was the first year. I'll kind of skip a few years because one had Prodigy, New Order, and I'll just say the 3 main headliners: Foo Fighters, Jane Addiction, Underworld, Metallica,
Foo Fighters were
Strokes.
small back then.
Yeah, Metallica, The Strokes, Dandy Warhols, Black Eyed Peas, Muse, Beastie Boys, Chemical Brothers, System of a Down, the White Stripes, Iggy and the Stooges, Franz Ferdinand, Tool, Muse.
Franz Ferdinand, they had one hit which was "Take Me Out." And that was
Yeah,
it.
They became a
But
headliner.
also, is this episode 14?
Yeah, no, it's gonna be episode 14, 15, and 16 in a minute.
At this point, in a minute.
Episode 14. I'm just
Yeah,
confirming.
no, it is 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
God damn it!
But I'm going to do the outro right now so we can at least do the YouTube part out of it.
Yeah.
Thank you, beaters and beatettes, for joining us on the 100th episode 14 of season 3. We have been Dow, Jim, and Wookie.
With a special
Yup.
Juddy
I'm
pop
a,
in.
I'm a little bit merry. With Juddy before, we have
I'm tired.
enjoyed this very fucking much. And we'll catch you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 That
Bye.
was just gone.
He's like gone to sleep.
Oh, man.
Alright,
This
well,
is
we could just finish up the stream here at 4 hours, technically.
technically 4 hours
Yeah.
and 4 minutes. Oh, it's at 20 seconds.
Oh.
God damn
I
it.
do have to say, if you ever go to Tool, see them privately.
Can I say something about that?
What?
I'm not a Tool fan.
Ah,
He's a
okay.
utility fan.
I've tried,
Yeah.
but every song that comes on is Schism, and I hate it.
Ah, yeah, everyone knows Schism, yeah. But I'm just saying,
I'm
I
being
saw
serious.
Tool.
Every thing that comes on, like Tool recommends Schism.
Yeah, I know. It's the go-to. It's the go-to Tool song. But
I'm
I'm
not
just
a
saying,
fan.
in comparison, when you relate a band at a festival, it's great to see them at a festival. But
I will play that song, but it's like early in the set, right?
But I went to the year back in 2007. I saw Tool at the festival. They were amazing. But then I went to go see them on their show, which I got some free tickets for that.